All right, I think I am live. I just got to get the live stream chat set up and we are good to go. I kind of did this unexpectedly, so I'm not really expecting anyone to show up. Oh, hello, Gambik. Welcome. I haven't even gotten the live stream chat updated yet. My goodness, you're all fast these days. You're all very quick. You all show up pretty much instantaneously. I'm like, oh, wow. Like, I bet you no one's gonna be here. And sure enough, somebody shows up. Oh, Craig, welcome to the stream. My goodness, my goodness. Oh, it's been interesting, to say the least. Hello, Ari. Hello, peeps. Welcome to the stream. I felt bad. I felt bad that I removed the live stream this morning, and then I was just like, well, I'm just sitting here drinking coffee. I might as well say hello to everyone. Oh, hello, Lemon Zest. Welcome to the stream. Would love to stay and chat, but picking up my girlfriend from the train station soon. Have fun. Yes, I remember you were telling me a little bit about this. I hope you two have a wonderful time together. It sounds like you've got a lot of lovely plans. I heard about some of the gifts that you were going to get her. I really hope you two enjoy each other's company and have a great time together. Oh yes, coffee. I need coffee. Oh god. Oh, my sleep schedule is completely destroyed right now. That's why, like, I mean, if anybody was paying attention to the Discord, I don't think I even went to bed till like 3:30 last night. And then I woke up at 6:30 this morning, so I got like another 3 hours of sleep. And then what happened yesterday is that I went to sleep around 4 and woke up at 8 p.m. and like completely destroyed my sleep schedule. Completely destroyed it. Why are you pushing yourself? You know, that's a great question. I've been trying to figure that one out for several decades now. If you've got the answer for me, you let Rain know, okay? Oh crap, I spilled some coffee on me. Oh, that's great. We're off to a good start this morning. No, geez. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I just gotta get a paper towel. No, I didn't. I didn't spill coffee all over myself. That's just my new perfume. Eau de Café. It's exclusive. It's exclusive, you know. I had to order it overseas. You wouldn't know where to get it. I promise you've never heard of them. It's a very exclusive brand. Yes, absolutely. That is exactly what it is. And definitely not spilled coffee all over my pants. I only know coffee bonbons. We need coffee. You know, honestly, I think coffee perfume would be amazing. Honestly, now that I think about it, right? Why hasn't this been a thing yet? Why have we not invented coffee perfume? Where is the coffee perfume? I'm sure somebody's done it. It probably smells bad, which is why it's not taken off already. Or maybe we've just unlocked the next internet mystery. Hey, listen, if you go through with that and you make the coffee perfume, make sure you throw old Rainy a couple pennies for the idea. I'd appreciate it. Oops, my caps lock is on. I thought you were just really excited. I was like, yeah, that's the kind of energy we need behind coffee perfume. I was like, Peeps gets it. Peeps understands. That 100 out of 100 coffee destroyed me. Hey, listen. We all saw the Futurama episode, right? There was only 2 outcomes. It was either the hospital or pure enlightenment. I'm faking dying. I feel like dying too after that. Oh God. So you know what the worst part about like spilling coffee is like when you spill it, you start getting those stupid coffee rings everywhere because you don't think about the fact that like the liquid is sticky. It is gonna like stick to the bottom of the cup when you spill liquid out of it. So then you place it down somewhere because like you're in a panic and you're trying to clean things up, and now there's like freaking coffee everywhere. Ah, I mean, at least it smells great. It's not like it's not easy to clean up. I have a hardwood floor, so it's fine. Like, and the desk is made out of wood, which is also fine. So like everything's fine. It's annoying. Oh, you could barely hear the music. I didn't even realize that. Let me turn that up just a little bit more. There we go. Hey, hey, you know, the stream has music. The stream does have music. So we were supposed to play a game this morning. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe we'll still play a game. I'm still thinking about playing a game. But I felt, like I said, I felt bad. I wanted to at least show up, hang out with everybody for a little bit. And, you know, I just didn't want to just, like, cancel the live stream, you know? Like, it's more like we postponed it. At Discord. Alright, hold on a second. What do we got going on? Oh! Wait. Let me pull this up on stream. Let me pull this up on live stream. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh crap, I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Just like normal. Wow, Rain's scuffing it. I was surprised. Okay, there we go. Give me a second. Oh jeez! I forgot I gotta turn all the elements back on. Hey, there we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hold on, wait. I gotta move the window so it's easier to see. Is this better? I think this is better if I, like, kind of center it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I'll rehab. Oh my god, I love that. Hey, Craig, this got your name all over on it. Hey, Craig. Craig, literally got your name all over this perfume. Listen, you can smell like French coffee all the time, and you won't need to drink it anymore. And it has like the suggested course of action for you right on the title. Oh, this is great. This joke works on so many levels. Send the link. I'll drop the link in the chat for everybody. Obviously, wait. I gotta be careful. Like, I gotta follow the YouTube rules. Remember, this is not sponsored. Somebody sent this to me. The stream's not endorsed by this, right? Like, I don't get any benefit from sending you this Amazon link. Just throwing that asterisk out there. There you go. Have fun with it. Just figured I'd mention that. Like, I didn't just randomly bring up coffee on stream to, like, hawk coffee merch at you. Yes, that was my plan the entire time. I spilled coffee all over my pants just to do this. No, I think this is actually great. No, I definitely want to order one for myself. So here's the thing, like, I just got paid from YouTube. So I've got, like, like, for people who don't do YouTube regularly or don't have monetization turned on or, like, meet the earning minimums every month, it can be a little jarring because YouTube doesn't pay you weekly or bi-weekly. They pay you monthly, which really sucks, but is also really awesome because when you do get paid, you get a lot of money all at once, but then you don't get money for a really long time again. And then also, if you have like a really bad month, then you get less money next month. So you waited a really long time just to get less money. So that's the thing. So I would love to get this, but I think I'm gonna put this on. I think I'm just gonna put this on my Throne wishlist instead. Let me get my Throne wishlist open real quick. I'll just toss it on there. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun thing. I'm also going to the Throne probably this weekend, and I'm gonna pick up a few of the things that I've been meaning to buy or throw some cash down on some things that I'm interested in if I don't have the full money to outright buy them. I already did that a little bit. I put some money down on the cat ear headphones because I really, really do need a new pair of headphones soon. Like, I gotta get a new pair of headphones. Like, my headphone situation sucks. It's really bad. I also gotta get the acoustic panels. That's like an absolute need now. Like, there are 2 things on that list that I absolutely have to get on the Throne account. But let me go ahead. Let me just add that to the Throne. Wait, I forgot how to do this. So, there we go. Okay. So, we go here. And I grab the Amazon link. Copy. You go to add product. That. Go. Next. Add to collection. Don't buy me this stuff. Just some dorky coffee, perfume, someone show on stream. Right. There we go. I don't think you can crowdfund it because it's still like $7. Add to wish list. Yay! Now I can get it too. So nice to have a wish list. I will say the throne is very convenient. I've been kind of using it like my shopping list. It's pretty great. It works with like a lot of different websites too, which is why I like it, because like here's the thing, if I just used like Amazon, for example, I can only like bookmark things like either in my bookmarks tab on the thing or like in Amazon's like little like weird cart system. But like on Throne, I could just add it to the wish list, and then like it doesn't matter what website I found it from. I could just drop the link in there, and it just saves it. It's really convenient. And then like it's more convenient because I can just show people like, oh yeah, this is the thing I want. It's there, and it's from like all these different places. Like it's not necessarily Amazon every single time. It's like other stuff too, which is really cool. All right, peeps, you have a wonderful day. It's so good to have you here. Next month, I had to set my monthly subscription spending to 200. Nitro Basic? Oh, yeah. I mean, like, I'm only gonna get Nitro one more time on Discord. I had this conversation in the Discord. I'm only doing it to get the 2 free boosts for the Discord server. And then, I'm going to buy the last boost so we can get, like, some levels up on the server. Because it's been getting leveled up. Like, we almost have enough to have a tag, which is really cool. I'm like really excited about that. We can have an animated like thing now too. Alright, I'm just gonna be real with like chat here. Like, these boxes are very annoying. Like, I gotta fix the stream elements here. Hold on. Like, we're gonna fix the stream while we're on the stream. Jesus, this is driving me insane. How do you all put up with me? Seriously. Oh, and I forgot to put the rain on again. Whoops. The Matrix. Yay! It's raining. Alright, wait, I gotta turn the opacity down on that because I was watching it on a big screen TV the other day just to see what my live stream looked like, and it was absolutely way too bright. Way too bright. Like, I was like, oh my goodness, that's some intense rain. Alright, hold on, wait. There's a way to do it. How do I change it? Filters. Add. What is it? Scrolling, aspect ratio, sharpen, chroma key, image, mask blend, I think it was. Opacity. There we go. Let's just turn it down to like, I don't know, like 50%. That's probably fine. That still looks the same to me. That still looks the same to me. That doesn't look like that changed at all. Type. Blend multiply. No, this isn't what I... No, this isn't what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I just want the layer to like... be less visible. You know what? I'm just gonna do it through... Goddamn. It's just easier to do it through the freaking software than it is to figure it out through OBS. Hold on. Appearance. I'm just gonna turn the transparency down. Or up. Actually, turn the transparency up more. There we go. That's better. Alright. Now let's open Quake back up again. That should do it. Hold on. I think we got this. Looks the same to me. That looks absolutely the same to me. I don't think I changed anything. Okay. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Let's go back to the Stream Elements website and do that. I might have to go soon. I have a Roblox tournament, and this game is somehow important because I'm entrenched in the community. We literally have digital countries to protect and serve. Oh, jeez. You're taking that to a whole new level. I was watching something that Charlie posted too, and they had something going on like that. I was like, damn, that's like pretty intense. Fun. I mean, I love that people can get involved in stuff like that. I just like I'm doing so much random stuff all the time. I just doubt that it would be like a good use of my time or anybody's time to get involved. Okay, we've got to fix this. Okay, like the overlays are cool and stuff. Like I'm gonna keep one of them for the chat, but the other box is going away because it's stupid. Wait, how do I have it set up over here? So I have the chat over here too. In this one? Oh, great. So if I delete it, the chat's just gonna be like this floating thing? This is so obnoxious. I really need to get like a good setup here. How am I gonna do this? Not weird. Alright, you know what? Screw it. We're going back to the old way. That's what I've decided on. Give me a second. We're gonna fix this up real quick. Because I'm just like, I'm tired of like messing around with like the boxes and stuff. And they just like get in the way of things when I'm showing stuff on screen. Alright, let's just delete them. It was a good try. Alright, so we'll delete that frame. We'll delete that frame. Save it. There we go. Now it's gone. Cool, now we can reorganize things on the screen again. Yay! I don't know, for here, I think we'll put the live stream chat. Where should we put the live stream chat? Chat background, we need that too. There we go. Alright, so live stream chat, you are moving down to the corner. That's a good spot for you. We'll blow you up so we can actually see everybody's text on the screen properly. And then we'll do the chat background here. There we go. I think that works. I think that works. I think I need to turn the opacity up on the chat background though. Hold on, let me turn that up. Image, mask blend, opacity. Turn it up, right? Yeah, I think that helps. Okay, good. So that's one thing. Now to fix the slideshow issue. So tired of it. Like all this stuff just kind of being a little janky. And a little bit weird. You can barely even see my art. There we go. Because of the way I had it set up before, like I couldn't use some of the pictures, so... Hold on. There we go. Sweet! Sweet, sweet. Okay, cool. We got that, we got that. Where is the... There we go. Yay! Okay, cool. So, where is the... What is that? I don't need this anymore, I don't think. Get rid of that. Okay, I think I got everything. I think I got everything. Alright, now I just need to add more pictures to my slideshow, which is gonna be a super big pain in the butt. God damn it, I'm just gonna restart the whole thing. Hold on, let me remove this real quick. I'm making a new slideshow thing, hold on. I want to add all my art though, like, I don't... rotating art, there we go. Add files, let's go, let's do this. I want all my drawings, if I could get them in there. And like, having them in the frame prevented me from doing that, so... And I want to show off my art, I do a lot of work into it. Alright, let's see. If you receive a used laptop from another country, do you spend necessary taxes required? Now, the last time I got a laptop from another country was in Taiwan, and I just chucked it in my bag and didn't tell anybody I had it. Which I know is not exactly the right thing to do, because you're supposed to declare stuff like that, but like, it's really old, and I don't think anybody would have cared anyways. Oh god, there's so many drawings to go through though. See here. I just want to make sure I don't duplicate them by accident, because I've done that before. (16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 27, 8, 9. God damn, there's a lot of drawings. Girl, chill on the drawings. How many drawings do you need to do in 1 year? Over 100, apparently. Alright, so now I gotta do the enhanced one. Why did I do this naming system? I hate myself for this. Okay. There we go. Getting better. Okay, we're almost there. Jesus. Rain. This is awful. How did you name things like this? What kind of name? So I have like 2 files. One's like drawing 47. Doesn't say what the drawing is. It just says drawing 47. And then there's a second file that says drawing 47 enhanced. That's the correct file. If you go to the other file, it looks like crap. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know why there's 2 of each. I don't remember. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. We're almost there. 50, 56, 57, 58. 59. Okay, we're getting there. 61. 62. 63. 64. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Uh-huh. Ooh, yep, we're getting that one. Finished. Now I changed it to finished? Jesus, so I went from enhanced to finished. Oh, hello, Raven, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm trying to get things, like, organized. So I have, like, this rotating thing for, like, my art I'm trying to set up right now for the stream. So that's what I'm up to. What have you been up to? Hi Rain, I've been addicted to this game called Pretty Derby and Cookie Run Kingdom. A gotcha addiction. I've been hearing about this horse game that everybody keeps telling me about. Even like my sister is addicted to it and she's like, so have you heard about the horse game? And I'm like, everybody's talking about this horse game. Alright, I'm gonna try the horse game. We're getting the horse game, don't you worry. Hey, maybe that's something we can get into this morning. We'll play the horse game. If anybody doesn't know what the horse game is, apparently it's this like anime, this Japanese anime about racing horses, and like it's supposed to be super funny, and it's also a gacha game. And everybody's been recommending it to me. So, yeah, we might do that. Jesus. How do I do this? 76. There we go. I will put the uncensored one up. Okay. Almost done. Almost done. We're almost there. Well, at least with the first set. Lights at the end of the tunnel. We're almost there. Okay. Here we go. Wow. Too many drawings numbers. I'm doing numbers drawings right now. I'm not even doing the, like... I'm not even doing range drawings yet. Like, we're still stuck on numbers drawings. Okay, I think we got the first set done. Okay, so let's get this started. And it's gonna be looping. Okay, good. Let's minimize this a bit. I'm gonna randomize the photos too. So that all fits. Screen. Yeah! Alright, let's just make sure it all fits in the space properly. I'll slow it down too. I know it's going super fast right now. We'll adjust it, but yeah, that works. That works really good. Okay, I think this is good. Now we just gotta okay, it's going way too fast. That is way too fast. Holy crap. Okay, chill. We need to chill. We need to take it down a notch, okay? Listen, you're here. I need you to be down here. You're here. Need you here. Here, need you here. Okay. Time between slides, yes, double that. Triple it, Jesus. Whatever I need to do. Here, does 20,000 work? Maybe that's too slow. I don't know. I don't know milliseconds super well. That feels really slow now. I feel like that's too slow. Is that too slow? I feel like it's too slow. Oh, hello, Luna. I'm sorry if I'm missing people. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the stream, Luna. I hope you're doing well. Ironically, numbers drew the first rain drawing. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Oh, does this track the mouse cursor? Don't track my mouse cursor. I hate that. How do I stop that? It's so annoying. Slide mode, automatic, fade. Okay, we gotta do more drawings. So, alright, hold on. We've still gotta add all the rain drawings in now, because those were just numbers drawings. So now we gotta do the drawings I did as rain. So, just a second. Drawing 4 done. I hate the way I named this stuff. Ah, there we go. Almost there. Sorry, I know this is kind of obnoxious that I'm doing this on live stream, but I really want to fix this if I can. It's driving me insane. Okay, I think we got it. And it's random. And I want to change this a little bit. So we're going to change the 1.5. I don't know why it keeps going back to amber, but okay, whatever. Transition speed, loop. We're good. I think this is good. I think we've got my art finally set up correctly. I'm desperate to get the newest girl. And I have 0 luck on her. I already did 150 gotchas to get her, and 0. Aw, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Raven. Umama Sume. Is that what it's called? And hopefully I said that correctly, because I just, like, ripped that out as soon as I saw it on my screen. Is that how you say it? Umama Sume? Umama Sume. If I'm saying that wrong, somebody tell me, because I don't want to make a fool of myself. I probably already did. That's not, like, did anybody, like, expect anything differently there? Okay, alright. Let's not touch that. Let's not touch anything. Everything looks great. Everything looks good. Stop touching things, Ray. You keep screwing things up. Okay, hold on, wait. We've got to move my dismembered body, like, somewhere. Hold on. Gotta fix this. This one needs to be fixed a little. Holy crap. This looks awful. Where do I want to be on the screen, anyways? Where do I want to live? Let's see here. Let's move Raid. Hey, there I am. Why is this box so big? What the why is this box huge? What? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I know why the box is so big! Oh no, that was bad. It was really stupid. Whoops. Shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Whoopsie. Okay, alright, well, hey, the mistakes have been fixed. There we go, make myself just a little bit better. I like this better. Large and in charge. At least now I'm over here. Okay, we'll kill that off, that's fine. Oh, Escape, welcome to the stream! And Jake, welcome as well. I'm sorry if I missed you earlier. It's Uma Musume. Okay, I've definitely screwed that up. I was just saying whatever I wanted then. Whoopsie, I'm sorry. It is pronounced exactly as it is written. I need to know how it's written. Like, you're making a bold assumption that I know how to read here. Listen, I know I've gotten this far in life, but I hate to admit this. I don't know how to read. You know, I just, like, you know, when I was a kid, I was just like, I was hoping one day, they're gonna come out with AI, and I won't need to read anything. So I just decided not to learn how to read and just hope that technology would carry me forward. And guess what? Hey, look, everything worked out just fine. See, that's great life advice, kids. Just don't do anything in school, and technology will take care of you. I'm joking. That's horrible advice. That's horrible advice. Don't listen to me. If we're semi-blind, you would literally match one of the character from a childhood show I watched. Oh, I want to know this character now. I'm very curious. All right, hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Wait, we gotta finish. We gotta finish setting up the chat and stuff. Hold on. I gotta fix this. Oh, it looks just absolutely awful. This is so scuffed. How do I have 2K subscribers? How do I have 16 people watching this? Everybody's just watching to see how far off the rails this is gonna go. I think that's what's going on here, right? Okay, I want to make sure that people can actually like read the chat, like when I have stuff on screen. Let's see if we can fix this. I think this will work. That mostly works. Like, you'll miss stuff every once in a while, but it mostly catches all the words. It's not great for, like, white backgrounds. I'll just try to be mindful of that. But, like, if it's got, like, a dark background, it's totally fine. But, like, as soon as you switch to, like, a white element like that, it's not great. Let's see if we can adjust it. There's got to be a way to fix that. Like, there's got to be a way to fix that. Hold on. Let me go to the filters. So, filters, opacity. The opacity didn't do anything. I don't think. I feel like it doesn't do anything. Maybe if I change the blend mode? Vision? No. What am I doing? How did I make this work? Well, it's supposed to filter out white. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Hopefully that worked. Oh, Zookeeper, you made it to the stream! Felt bad, because I was thinking about you when I was like... Because you missed yesterday's stream. And I was like, oh, crap, I removed the first one this morning, because I've been a mess this week. I think I overbooked my schedule, but, like, assuming I would be better than I actually am. Like, I thought I was gonna, like, handle all of this way better than I actually did. And I'm, like, doing way worse with it. I think, honestly, it's jarring to move the live stream chat over. I need the live stream chat to be in the same spot, I think. I think that's, like, one of the final adjustments we'll do. So we'll put you over here. We'll move the heart over here, right? And then we'll just swap. We'll just change places with it, right? And then we'll just do this with my art. We'll move this over here. And then, where's the rotating art thing? Move this one. Ah! That's not what I wanted. Where's my rotating art thing? We'll just move this one more time over here. Yeah, that works. Okay. So lock that. We're gonna put this in with the display stuff, because that's where it goes. Yeah, okay. And then, where's my art? No, center that. Lock it. Lock all of this. Lock it so I don't mess it up. Because if I don't hit the lock button on these things, I know I will absolutely destroy it in a heartbeat. I know me. I know me. I know the disasters I caused. What's happening? Yes, I did. Wait, how did I get 100 in purple? Oh, yeah, it's, so that is, like, the new, like, ranking thing. Oh, Ashley, welcome to this stream. I've seen you in, like, some of the YouTube short comments. Welcome. Wait, have you been here before? Wait, I'm feeling bad because, like, I'm like, not feeling great this week. I'm all sorts of messed up, so if, like, I'm screwing things up or getting things out of order, don't mind me. Ah, look, it's my digital painting of Abe. That looks absolutely terrible. I have no idea how to, like, do digital painting at all. I tried using, like, traditional paintbrushes with my drawing tablet. This one came out way better. Just joined. I've been in a stream before, but just for a short while. Pat, pat, pat for you all. Oh, let's do head pats in the chat. Head pats in the chat. Ooh, I like the way that rhymes. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Nugans. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know it's immature, but I always liked Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. I always thought he was a ridiculous character. And that's the thing to keep in mind, too. He is a character, not a real person. Does anybody even know who Jay and Silent Bob are? Like I like bring up some of this stuff on live stream, and it's like some people are like scratching their head and they're like, "What the hell? What the hell are you referencing?" Neocat Pat Blue. I wish I went. You know, maybe I should add the Neocat emojis. I wonder if YouTube would get in trouble for that though. They'd probably yell at me. They'd be like, "You can't add the Neocats to your live stream chat." I'd be like, "Why? Why? Why can't I?" Everybody asked for it. Everybody wants the Neocat. I gotta work on the emojis for the live stream. Oh, did anybody see the drawing I did yesterday? Last night? Wait, when did I do that drawing? I did it like at some point over the past 24 hours. I did a drawing. I did a drawing yesterday? I think it was yesterday. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I'm all sorts of messed up. Like, I can't even remember when I did that stupid drawing. I'm pretty sure I finished it last night. Have a nice day, Ashley. It was good to have you here. I'm sure I'll see you again in the comments section. Yeah, so like I said, I did do a drawing last night. I'm pretty sure I finished it. Took some photographs of it. It looks cool. Hold on, let me pull it up. I think it's in the Discord. Give me a second. Pretty sure I put it in the Discord. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Let's go look at the Discord real quick. So let's go back here. Go over here. I'm definitely on the wrong screen. Definitely on the wrong screen. Hold on a second. Wait, I can fix this. The technology. There we go. And then we come back over here. Yeah, see, this works way better, I think. Like, as far as, like, a viewing experience for the live stream. Anyways, so this was the number I finished. This is numbers. The number I finished. This is the drawing I finished last night. This is numbers. This was my original YouTube avatar. I thought this was fun. I wanted to play with like the energy ball, and I wanted to have like the light kind of shift, look like it was shifting around. I think I managed to pull that off by putting one of the light beams across the hat, and that also helped me out a lot too, because I'm really bad at drawing goggles. I haven't drawn goggles in forever. I haven't needed to. So I'm like really bad at it, so it like really helped me kind of like cover up some of the stuff I couldn't draw very well. So there's your art tip from Rain. When you can't draw something, just find a creative way not to draw it. Honestly. Like, okay, so like with the female form, you'll notice this in a lot of my drawings, like on like, so when you see stuff that's rotating, like, oh, this is a great example. Like, so you see some of like these drawings, like notice where I cut them off. Notice like I only focus on the face and the shoulders in some of these drawings because I didn't really know how to draw the female form yet. And every time I did, it looked really bad. So I just wouldn't do it. Like even here, like Miku, right? Like Miku, like, has almost no, like, features whatsoever, because I'm just, like, really uncomfortable, like, and, like, drawing that. Like, not like I'm uncomfortable drawing it, I just, like, I mean, like, the skill of drawing it. I was not comfortable drawing that because I didn't think I could do it, like, and show it off properly. It took me way longer to, like, than I, like, possibly could imagine to, like, figure out how to draw the female form, like, in a balanced way. And a lot of people are like, well, why don't you just turn on the mirror tool? And I'm like, because I'm drawing with a pencil. There is no mirror tool with a pencil. You just have to learn to draw things evenly. Right? Like I'm drawing on paper and with like paper and physical pencils. Like there is no mirror tool. A lot of people think like I'm using drawing software to make these. I'm not. They're real drawings. They're real drawings with real pencils and real graphite. So there is no mirror tool. I had to learn the hard way to like do it correctly. I have no clue how to draw anything but a head. Yeah, but like that's exactly what I did though, right? Like, and then I slowly started adding in the hands like you see in this picture of Rio, right? I just slowly started adding in the hands, and then like when I would need to, and I got good at hands and arms, I would use the arms and I would pose the characters in a way that I didn't need to draw the things that I was uncomfortable with. So even though I wasn't really good at drawing the female form yet, well, I could just put the hands up in front of the chest, or I can draw clothes over the front of her, right? There are creative ways to like get around drawing some of that stuff. And like then also there are just like some drawings like this one. This one's awful. Oh god. This one came out really bad. Some of them come out super good, and some of them I'm just looking at them like, God, Rain, are you even an artist? Gee. Oh, I like this one. I found this one. This is fan art. Obviously, it's from a music video. But like the number 53 one, that one's really good. And it's upside down in a music video, and it flashes on screen for like half a second. And I saw it in the music video, and I was like, why would they do that? Why would they hide that? It's like one of the best like scenes in the music video, and you don't even notice it. Like you could completely miss that because it flashes on screen. So I decided to screenshot it and actually like put it into a drawing that is like a little more visible for everybody as fan art. Can't fix it, hide it. Yep, that's the advice we're rolling with. We can't fix it, hide it. All right, so let me go back over here for a second. So so this is numbers, and then obviously I did this one the other day too. And this is obviously the new version of me. So what I was trying to go for with these drawings, and I still haven't like figured it out yet, but these two drawings are not like, they're obviously I finished them, I put like work into them, right? But like this is a concept I've been trying to work with for a while, is how do I mix these two characters together and like connect them together? That's something that I've been tinkering with for a while now. I don't really have a great answer yet. I've been thinking about doing like power armor. I'm thinking about doing like power armor. I think power armor is like the way to go here with this. Like, so numbers is the name of the power armor suit that I wear. And then like, if you were to like fight me, right, like, and break the suit off, well then you get the real Rain underneath. And I like almost like Samus. Alright, Ari, it's good to have you here. I hope you have a good day. Rain, why are you streaming? Why wouldn't I be streaming? I'm a live streamer, right? That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to live stream. No, I know what you mean, though. I understand. Yeah, no, I haven't been feeling great. No, I felt bad, though. I felt bad about missing the stream. Right? Like, we have so much fun together. How am I doing? I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. It's been a crazy... It has been a crazy week already. It still feels like it's being crazy. It's only Tuesday. Has anybody ever seen that, like, Captain meme from, what's it, from, like... Tintin? Hold on, I gotta pull that up. Where is it? Tintin, it's only Monday. I know it's Tuesday, but like, listen, you're gonna have to like... you're gonna have to work with me on this one. Alright, well I found one that said Wednesday, so give me a second here. Hold on, I'll pull the meme up for everybody so we can see it together. So what a week, huh? Captain, it's Wednesday. Yeah, that's me right now. That is definitely my face. Minus the beer. Minus the beer. Put a cup of coffee here and we're good to go. Definitely how I look right now. It's actually, this meme is perfect. But it's just Tuesday? Yeah, see, I can't even keep my day straight. So it works even better. See, this works on this. We're firing on all cylinders. Now this joke works on so many levels. Captain, it's Wednesday. Oh, actually, it's only Tuesday. Oh, damn. It's even worse than I thought. There's a hell of a Wednesday we're having, right? I hate that. I hate when I'm like a day ahead. Being a day behind is fine because like that's kind of exciting when you figure it out. You're like, oh yeah, I'm a day ahead, right? But then, like, when you're a day behind and you, like, going into it, you're like, yeah, it's Wednesday. You're like, actually, it's Tuesday. And you're like, no! No, I thought I was done with, like, halfway done with the week. I thought I was halfway done. Where's Charlie? I named the stream after something they said to me recently. Oh god, that drawing of Mika was an abomination. By the way, that's the drawing I learned that if you try to scan a blue-colored pencil, it just turns invisible. For any artist out there who doesn't understand why their blue-colored pencil doesn't scan, you can't scan blue-colored pencil very easily. Just so you know. Take it from Rainy. There's so much German going on in the chat. It's great that, like, my audience is so broad. I still don't understand a lick of German at all. Not a single bit of it. Do I really want to play a scene on livestream from Scrubs, but I'm gonna get striked again if I play it. If I play even a second of it, they're gonna strike the livestream. I got a notification the last time I played the Futurama clip. And even though I muted it before I played it, like, they heard that 1 second of audio and they struck the live stream and they're like, you don't get any money until we remove, like, this, like, 30 seconds of live stream from your live stream. And I'm like, okay, just remove it then. It's just a stupid meme. It wasn't like a real copyright strike. It was like more of like the tap on the wrist, like, you've been naughty, Raid. You're not supposed to be putting that stuff on your live stream if you want money. It was like you know what I'm talking about though? It's like the automatic detection thing. Oh, hello, Mr. Bad with Names. Welcome to the stream. Base Scrubs enjoyer? Absolutely. I'm actually really excited about the reboot. Asterix, as long as it's good. The fact that they're bringing back the main cast to be, like, the main characters helps. I've watched some of the Scrubs spin-offs before. I didn't care for them. If they can't hang on to the main characters, I'm really not interested. I'm sorry, but the show is JD and Turk for me and everybody else. So it's like JD, Turk, and Elliot. And, oh god, what's the name of that doctor that's a huge, just a giant, raging, you know what, right? A-hole. What's his name? Dr. Cox. There we go. How could I forget that? How could I forget that name? Dr. Cox. So I got Dr. Cox, JD, Elliot, Kirk. Yeah, you need, and the janitor. You need that, like, core group of people. If you don't have that in the show, I'm gonna have a problem. And I get it, they're not gonna be able to get every single one of them, right? But, like, have at least a couple of that core group, and I'll be satisfied with the reboot. Hey, Miss Rain, I don't know who you are or what you do, but the algorithm recommended you, so I figured I may as well just be here and get some parasociality in while I work. Well, I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed the live stream. So I'm an artist. I also do videos about open source technology and like software, and I also do lots of like gaming. Like, so I do gaming live streams and like open source gaming and just like playing games on Linux and stuff. I don't know. We just like have fun here. That's like basic. If you're here for fun and like a chill, good time without like a lot of like drama and weirdness, like you're in the right place. If you like chillness, that's the vibe I go for. Fun and chill. Oh, what was I just talking about? I completely lost my train of thought too. Have more coffee, Rain, that might help. Open source software, gotcha. You're that stereotype? I am absolutely that stereotype. Here's the thing though, I'm not a programmer. Like, I'm definitely not. I'm actually just a software enthusiast, and I'm still learning. So like one of the reasons I started making the content is because like I just was like, really, I just think it's super cool. And there's not a lot of Linux users that are like casual users either. So I'm trying to like show people that like, hey, you don't need to be you don't need to be a programmer to use Linux. I use Linux full time on this channel and I'm just an artist, right? And like the software I cover on this channel is because I research it and I'm interested in it and I want to share it because I think it's useful. I use it like 99% of the videos like for software that I've covered are stuff that I use as like daily drivers for like things that I make for the channel. So like I want to share it so like that people can have access to it. And it's really cool that people like PewDiePie are like really advocating strongly for open source technology and open source software. I think this is a good thing. I think it's really healthy for like companies like Windows and companies like Apple to like get kind of a wake-up call that, hey, there is something free. And if it gets popular enough, like the community can maintain their own stuff and like just make it way better. And you cut them out, and that should scare them a little bit, right? Like, it should scare them that like there can be community-driven software solutions that they won't be able to profit off of and lock you out of anymore. And if it gets popular enough, they're the ones who have to use it too, right? They have to play ball with us. I don't think it'll ever get that far, but hey, girl can dream. I wish I had that stereotype too, but I can't source good programming socks. Aw, I'm still trying to figure out the whole sock situation too. I still have so many of my like old socks from when I was cisgender and I still wear them all the time. Because I don't like wear socks regularly anyways. Like I usually wear Crocs. I wear like slippers and Crocs around the house. I don't really leave very often anyways, so it's like, why am I even wearing socks? Sometimes I wonder why I even put makeup on. Like sometimes I put on makeup in the morning and it's like, wow, great job on this makeup that nobody's gonna see today. Might as well just wash it right off. No, it's good to get practice on it though. Rock life. Yeah, actually, so here's the thing. When I was cis, I used to make fun of Crocs all the time. I regret that decision. I am like sold on Crocs. They are amazing. They are amazing. I'm sorry to anybody I ever made fun of in the past for wearing Crocs. I was wrong. I was wrong. I passed judgment way too quickly on the Crocs. You've got to try them. They're life-changing. They're really great. They're like slippers and sandals and they're rubbers. So you don't have to worry about them getting wet. Like, and like, I already like have like a lot of issues with my feet. So it's nice to have like a pair of sandals that are secure, but then also can flip them over and just step into them and just kind of casually wear them around. Like, for so many reasons, I love them. They're perfect. They're literally perfect for me. Crocs are so good. You can put them in sport mode and run around. I wish I could run. So I used to do all of that before my accident. And then like, I have like a movement disability now, in my left leg and in my hips. So like now, unfortunately, I can't really move around that much. Actually, since you're new here, CC, the community just recently purchased me a new wheelchair. I was really excited about that. Like they worked I was shocked like how quickly they were able to acquire me a brand new wheelchair. So I can get out a little bit more. The holes look cute. I'm thinking about getting like buttons. I've saw them on Amazon. I'm unsure about it, but like I want to try it and see if they look cute. On the topic of Crocs, I want those thigh-high Crocs, to be honest. Wait. They make thigh-high Crocs? Wait a second. Wait, what? What is this? What is this insanity that just came up onto the chat? And also, Marsh Ellis, welcome to the stream. It is very good to have you here, my new friend. Let's take a look. I gotta find out what this is. Wait, what? All right, so they are thigh-high Crocs. As long as it's appropriate to show on stream, I'll show it. I've got to see what this is. This is insanity. This has got to be insane. Are you kidding me? No way. This is real. Hold on. No. All right. Well, this first website said warning. Don't click on that link. So we're going to skip that one. Let me see if I can find something that's not like super crazy. All right. That one's obviously a fake picture. Hold on. I've got to see if I can find that other here. This is the closest thing I could find that like kind of represents what was just brought up. Hold on, let me see if I, am I on the right thing? Stream display. There it is, yep. Now let me switch over here. So this is what I found already for thigh-high Crocs. I found another photo. Can't show that one on live stream. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it. But like, is this what you're going for? It looks like almost like a rainbow. I actually love this. I would unironically wear this around, honestly. I don't think I could get my left foot into it though. I don't think I could get my left foot into it. I could definitely wear it on my right leg, but like, I don't know. I think it would have a hard time getting my foot into the left one. I don't think they're real, but the meme is really funny. I mean, I don't think this is real either, but it looks ridiculous and I love the idea of it. Like, could you imagine wearing something like this that went up to your, like, the middle of your thighs? Like, completely like this. This is actually great. I love the idea. You know, they're like Croc boots. Yeah, but like, so like, just imagine it goes higher all the way to like the middle of your thigh. Whoops, I'm so late. So am I, Sharky. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. James been running for about an hour now. I am like 2 hours behind. I should have started live streaming at 7 a.m. I didn't, for reasons that I'm pretty sure we're all aware of at this point, since I was like up all night. Anyways, your next stream, Miles, should be a 3D print thigh-high Croc. You know what? Just for funsies, I might do a drawing one time, CC. Where I'll just for funsies, I'll paint on the thigh-high Crocs to my character, to my avatar. Actually, since you're here, CC, hold on. I want to show you the drawing I just did recently. You might be interested in that. Hold on. I'm starting to get better with stuff like this. Hold on, where is it? I gotta move stuff around again. Okay, so these are the two drawings I did recently. So this is Numbers. This is my old YouTube avatar. And I kind of felt like drawing him again recently because we watched my coming out video on live stream the other day, just to kind of like, since it's been like around six-ish months since I came out on the channel. And I kind of was just feeling a little nostalgic, and I felt really sad because at the end of my coming out video, I have like a cute drawing of like Numbers, and he like fades into like the blackness, and like on the live stream when we were watching it, I started almost crying. I was like, oh no, Numbers, no. So anyways, I felt like nostalgic about it, so I wanted to draw like a cool drawing, like a really cool drawing of him, like. So there we go. So that's my old YouTube avatar, and then this is another one I did recently of just me and my avatar, and this one's pretty good. I'm still trying to like flesh out like the hammer and like some more details like on stuff like this, but I want to like, what I'm also trying to do here is like work on like action. So like the hair kind of sways a little bit, like this has like more of an action-y sway pose, but that also like, it's hard for me to do that because as I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, like I'm not the best with like the male and female forms yet. So like every time I shift like bodies around or like add like a swaying motion, it like kind of restarts me over again. And you can kind of tell like I'm used to drawing things very flat on the page, where now is like this has got like kind of a weird tilt to it, and it's like you kind of see in the center where I'm unsure where to angle the drawing. Like the shoulders don't really feel 100% natural. I don't know, that's just my observation. Hips seem misaligned too, and then like the chest doesn't seem like well balanced either, but like it's not a bad drawing. I think the face came out the best. The cat girl smile and the extra wide pupil gives it like an extremely menacing look. Your old avatar was a robot. Girl, I could look in the mirror and read your soul. Oh my goodness, yes. That was my mask. The robot was my mask. It was my literal mask, right? Like, hey, like, it is quote-unquote mask. Like, the avatar was masked. But here's the thing. But here's a funny story about this. So, I hired an artist to come up with the design for this because I wasn't an artist at the time that this character, like, was designed. So I actually consulted an artist who's now, like, one of my super close friends and actually became my art mentor because of all of this. Like, I actually got into art for myself and learned how to draw, right? But like, when I didn't know how to draw, I had to go to this girl and ask her to like come up with a character design because I had no idea how to do anything art related at the time. And this was like a year ago, like actually a year and a half ago now. So she came up with this, and when she asked me what I wanted, I was like, I don't know. And she's like, wait, you don't know what you want? And I'm like, well, my name's Numbers can be fun. Can we do something with that? And she's like, yeah, but you're about to hire like a professional artist here and you don't know what character you want. And the funny thing is too, is I prepaid her too. So she was kind of like almost cornered with me. Like, and I'm like, oh yeah, great. We're all set up. Here's the money ahead of time, right? Like, here's everything you need to get started. And she's like, great. So what do you want? And I'm like, yeah, that's a good question. Can you like, I don't know, do something like that's like a digital explorer? And she's like, digital explorer? And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of like fitting to me. Like, I like to just kind of explore things, right? I like to explore new software. I like to explore new games, right? I'm a digital explorer. And she came up with, and I was like, this is amazing. Oh my God, I love it. But she told me because of what I said, and I was like, I really don't know. She drew Numbers to be gender neutral. So like when I came out as trans, she actually told me, she's like, hey, if you ever want to like reuse some of this, like drew like the chest, like extra wide triangle. She's like, just round it out a little bit. And now it's like power armor and it like accommodates your chest better. So it looks more mask as the robot version, right? Because it's supposed to be like more tough. It's supposed to be like a battle bot, right? But then like when you like take the armor off, you're like, oh wait, no, that's really a girl under there. I don't know. That's like kind of the direction I'm going in. Anyways, sorry. Don't get me started on my art. I'll just keep talking about it for hours. Guess I can see what you mean, but just the look good. I can't draw at all, and there's so many times I wish I could draw for my OCs because the only way I can evict them from my head is writing. Also, your avatar now is 100% streamer overload, right? Like, what do you want your physical avatar to be? Well, you know, Wait, what do you mean by streamer overload? Like needy streamer overload? Like, cause that's like one of my favorite games. I love that game. If you're talking about needy streamer overload, you also hit on a topic that we have covered many times on this channel. I've drawn many drawings of Ame. I love Ame. Ame is great. I absolutely love that game. So I make the joke too that a lot of people and they're like, so that's where you got your name from, huh? You got that? And I even have a meme somewhere too. I'll have to pull it up for the stream. Hold on, I'll find it in a minute. But I even have a meme for it that I made. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I know I got it somewhere. Give me a sec. Hold on, give me a second. I can find this meme. But the real reason that I picked the name Rain is because my sister is also trans, and she has the name Ember. So I actually picked Rain because her name is Ember, so we could be like kind of opposite. So that's the real reason I picked it. But I lean into that joke all the time because it's funny and it's a common thing in the trans community to steal names from your favorite characters. Where is that goddamn meme? It's so funny. I've got to find it. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. I found it. Hold on. There it is. That's one of the memes I made. She's one of my top 10 girl failures. I absolutely love Ame. I have an Ame plushie. I have the little sad cat plushie. Hold on, wait, I'll go into plushie parade. I'll show you all like my Ame stuff. I absolutely love this girl. She's so awesome. And yes, I do take part of the inspiration of her hair for like the front part of my hair over my eye patch. It obviously comes from Ame. Like, let's not even deny it. There is like a part of my hair that I absolutely adore about her. And I was like, I gotta do something similar with my character. I gotta do something similar. It's like my hair comes from a couple of different sources. There's actually 3 characters that I sourced it from. And then I added like those little unique like bottom part to it. Well, I didn't add it. Actually, another person recommended I try drawing my hair like that. And I like it, so I kind of stuck with it. Because you don't see a lot of characters with like the bottom of their hair designed like that. So I thought that would make it like way more unique and not like, you know, just like lifting it from 3 different sizes. The template for what, Sharky? You want a template to my avatar? Oh, the template to the meme. Oh, it's in the memes in the Discord. There's a meme, like there's a meme thread. It's in there. You can just take it. I don't have the meme template. What I did is I found this like JPEG and then I just superimposed Ame over the top of the other picture that was already there. So that's what you're gonna end up having to do if you wanna mess with it. Wouldn't the opposite of Amber be Fossil? I would think so, right? Amber reminds me of Nor from Neptunia. I haven't played Neptunia. I've actually drawn Neptune several times. I have several fan art drawings of Neptune, but I've never actually played that or watched any of that stuff like associated with the Neptunia stuff. Ironically. Also, I don't know anything about Bochi the Rock, but a lot of people say I could draw Bochi super good. And like every single time too, they're like, oh my god, like you're so good at that fan art for like Bochi the Rock. And I'm like, yeah, great. Never seen it, don't know anything about these characters, don't know anything about this show, but I'm so glad you love my art. I'm so glad you love the drawings. Oh, you're welcome, Sharky, it's fine. Like, everything's in the Discord. I'm really trying my best. Everything is in the Discord server. So if anybody wants to join my Discord server, link down in the description below. For that, you can just click it. You can join. It's Rain's Refuge. Just make sure you follow the rules. Make sure you follow the rules. That's all my only ask. If you're gonna come hang out in the Discord server, read the rules. Read the rules. I don't even care if you sign up for the stupid announcement things for my videos. Just read the damn rules. That's it. Read the rules, follow the rules. That's my only ask. It's a chill place. That's it. If you like art and music and creating stuff, we have lots of creative people there too. So like, we have lots of people who make other drawings. So we have lots of artists. We have musicians. They work together sometimes. Like we even have like programmers there too. It's a great little place if you want to hang out. Oh my god, that Teto2 drawing. So that Teto2 drawing that I did, I told this story already, but I did it for a coworker that was like riding me at work when I was still working. And oh my goodness, yeah, that I brought it into work and I hung it up like near my desk and my boss saw it and it was like, is that like related to anything? And I'm like, no, it's just a drawing. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, it's just a drawing. Just art. It's Teto, dude. Get it? It's Teto, and she's got an attitude. And that's all it is. It has nothing to do with... I'm not subtly sending a message to anybody here. So there's a censored version of that drawing too, because they told me I couldn't hang up a middle finger at work. And so I ended up blurring it, and then you can't really tell it's a middle finger. You kind of can, but it looks like more like like an album art cover. And then I had to print that one out and hang that up, so like I wouldn't get in trouble because like the lady from HR is like, you really can't like hang that up. It's kind of offensive, and I'm like, all right, fine. Make me censor my art. I actually said that too sarcastically. I'm like, you know, you're telling an artist to censor her art. And she's like bit her lip for a second. She's like, well, you know, she's like, but like, that's not appropriate for like the workplace. And I'm like, I get it. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. She's actually pretty cool about it. She's like, I don't mind you hanging up stuff like this. She's like, it's fine. Just be respectful of your peers. The few people at my old job who saw my art actually did enjoy it. Like, a lot of people would walk in because I was super hyper cisgender masculine male. like hyper masculinity like was like my MO. So like you would walk into my office and see like a bunch of drawings of anime girls, like it blew people away. Like sometimes they would be like, what the hell is all of this? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm an artist, I draw. They're like, you draw anime? They're like, we didn't even know you like anime. I'm like, yeah, I do it. I do it on YouTube sometimes. Emo Tato? I've done a couple. Most of the old drawings from Numbers are fan arts, just so you know. Like the Ame one, I referenced this, but like that's like more of like an original content thing. But a lot of these, like this one, the one that you see now, so cute. That one's referenced from a music video. That's fan art. So it's like kind of semi-OC. Some of it's fan art. Some of it, like I just take like creative liberties with, because it's like in the realm of fan art, but like not. I don't really know how to classify some of the drawings. It's art, right? Like I can do whatever I want. Like that's one of the best things about becoming an artist is like you eventually learn, like, you know, you can just do what you want. You can draw things the way you want to, right? You have the power. You can craft things into existence any way you want them to be, right? Especially if you don't like somebody. Has anybody seen the Miku meme with the draw them pregnant? If you haven't, you gotta look that up on YouTube. It's so funny. Oh hey, look, it's me as a cisgender person. The only time I drew myself and I'm frowning. The only time I ever drew myself and I'm sad. You know, my Discord profile picture has been Ari for 4 years now. But how can that be possible? I just drew Ari the other day. Alright, that's just I drew Ari's profile picture for their birthday a couple months ago now? I think it was like 2 months ago. Yesterday I made a big mistake for my self-esteem. I made a character of how I currently look to myself, and my body feels so gross. I literally do anything to change. Aww. Oh my goodness, Actually, I have a lot to say about that recently too, about like kind of going through some stuff too, with gender dysphoria. So hopefully I can give you some advice there in a second that can help you out. Hey Miss Rain, I'm judging you as I ask this. Rank Miku, Teto, Shi. Well, it would definitely be Teto, Miku, and then the third option, because I don't even know who that is. Always Teto. I know I've drawn a lot of Miku, but I love Teto. Teto is my girl. I identify with her way more. She's around the same age as me, right? She's older. She's like the outsider to the Vocaloids that is trying to like break her way into the group and be one of them, right? Like there's everything about her character is just like me. It's like, I'm the outsider too. I want to be a trans girl, and I want to be a VTuber, and I want to be a real YouTuber and artist too. Can I please join? I work really hard, even though I'm like kind of old and like scuffed everywhere. I can do that too, right? Oh, hello, Orchid. Welcome to the stream. Teto is such a diva. I love her so much. I know, me too. Oh, that's why I did the drawing of her with the hammer. It's so great. I love how like she gets so upset over like when you make fun of her drills. I was like, one of the reasons why I fell in love with the character. Like the Teto Territory song was over the top. It was ridiculous. I loved it. It was so silly. I had that thing on repeat over and over and over and over again. And I'm like in my chair, like kind of dancing around like a little fool. And I'm just like, this is the best thing ever. Like, how did I not know about Hisane Teto? How did I not know who Hatsune Miku was? Yes, you heard that right. Like, the only reason I heard about Hatsune Miku is because I posted a meme one day, like, as I was becoming an artist, and somebody, like, kind of, like, brought up Miku, and they're like, you should draw Miku. So I made a meme, and I'm like, I don't know who Hatsune Miku is, and at this point, I'm afraid to ask. And somebody sent me the Ooey Ooh song. It was my friend Chloe. And I listened to it one time, and I kid you not, I must have drawn Miku, like, 6 times in a row. The song was so much fun. Miku was so cute. I was like, oh my goodness, this is Miku? This is what Miku is? Like, this is amazing. Like, this is the best thing I've ever had in my life. Like, I've never seen anything more adorable and cute than Hatsune Miku. I fell in love instantly with the music. The music was fun. The character is fun. She's adorable. She's cute. She just wants to, like, put her heart out on her sleeve. But, like, Kasane Teto was more relatable. She was way more relatable for me. Like, she is the character that I, like, almost identify with as a Vocaloid. Temu is an uncultured Yishi. Oh, okay, all right. I'll check it out. So, the one that I've been getting into recently is, I'm gonna probably screw the name up. Kagane Rin? You know Rin, right? Like, Kagame Rin, I think is how you say it. I've been listening to her music a lot recently. She's cute, too. I like her hair. Miko's Queen. Teto is the bestest one, though. I mean, it's hard to pick. They're both amazing. Oh yeah, there's one of my Teto drawings. I love Kasane Teto, though. They identify with most Ishi because they're straight freak. I mean, I love... what's the other one that I've been getting into, too? I know the song name, so, like, it's called King and Queen. I can't remember who the Vocaloid is that sings that, but that was really good. Like, I was like, oh my, holy smokes, what amazing music. There's so many good ones. Like, Kakari Bear does a lot of great songs. Deco, I think it's Deco 23. They do a lot of great songs. My favorite one so far is Pinocchio P. Pinocchio P, just absolutely just phenomenal music. If you like Vocaloid music, like, Pinocchio P is the way to go. Gumi sings King and Queen. Okay, all right. Thank you for reminding me. I couldn't remember what the name was. Oh, it's Deco 27. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Pinocchio P and Deco 27 have also done a song. I did a little fan art drawing kind of similar to them, but I like put myself in the drawing instead and kind of changed it. Deco 20. I can't believe I messed that up. They're like one of my favorite bands too. You know, I get the little like award thing. They're like, you're like one of the 5% listeners of all time for this month for Pinocchio P. And I'm like, don't remind me that I'm absolutely insane. Thanks though, but I'm a big fan. No, I only had this song on repeat for 3 hours straight. That doesn't mean anything, right? Like, nobody questioned it. Nobody questioned why I was doing that. Certainly wasn't for my art. Certainly wasn't listening to the song to, like, motivate me to get through this drawing. Do that a lot, though. Like, I get, like, in a mood, and then, like, I start drawing, and, like, I'll put a song on repeat because I want to listen to it for just a few times. And then what ends up happening, so this is how it actually ends up happening. I don't even mean to do it. I get so focused on the drawing. The next thing I know, I look up, it's like an hour and a half later. The song is still playing in the freaking background. And I'm like, finally starting to get annoyed with listening to it because I'm like, why is this song still on? And then I'm like, oh crap, I left it on repeat. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Ipsy me. Just been listening to the same song for 3 hours straight like a crazy person. Nothing to see here. I mean, I am listening to it, but it's like I'm not actively listening to it, so I like forget it's there. Oh, Leon, welcome to this stream. I might have to send a mixtape at some point, please. Please, I love the songs you sent me last night too. They were so good. Especially that first one you sent me with the Miku. The lyrics were very interesting. The lyrics were very interesting. I'm actually gonna listen to that a few more times. I might actually be added to my playlist. I might add both of those to my playlist. The second one's a little intense, but I like it. It's fun. It's really fun. I love art like that. Sawtooth has a lot of fun Miku art. Oh, and this is Leon, by the way. Leon, you missed it. I was just talking you up, too. I was just talking up. Leon is the one who designed the numbers avatar. So wait. Let me go back to that. Let me go back to that real quick. Where is it? Where's my drawing gallery? Where's my drawing gallery? There it is. Hold on. Wait. We're going back to that real quick. Yes. Okay. So this character right here. DC. Leon in the chat. Leon Serenia. If hopefully I didn't butcher that name. I've actually got like a little bit of a headache, so please like forgive me this morning. But anyways, she's the one who came up with this design originally. She is the artist who inspired me to start drawing to begin with. And well, unfortunately for her, like I actually took the art. Sorry, Leon. You kind of worked yourself out of a job there. I didn't mean to do that to you. Thanks for the free art lessons. You're good. Aw, you're so sweet. I already told her too, like a long time ago, like when I was like coming out on the channel, and I was like, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. You work so hard on numbers, and I'm retiring it, and it won't be used anymore. And then Leon's just like, well, you used it for the time. It served its purpose. Like it's totally fine. She's like, you need to move forward and be the girl. Be unapologetically you. And that's actually where I got that line from, is from Leon. She's like, be unapologetically you. And I took that advice to heart. And that's what I'm doing right here, right now. See? So many sources of inspiration just from one friend. This is what I mean though. Like so many people have changed so much in my life, and like all Leon did originally was just post one cute drawing. Just one cute drawing. I looked at that drawing and I'm like, this is so adorable. I wish I could draw. That's it. So like that's why I was like, you know, like I always try to encourage everybody to like push through, post the thing, post the drawing, right? Make the post, don't delete it. And continue to work on things. Like, cause you don't know. Like, you don't know what impact you're having on somebody else's life when you do the thing that you do. When you say hi in the morning and you greet people, like, you're like, a lot of people think like, oh, nobody will ever miss me. I never do anything. Like, everything I do every single day doesn't have an impact on anybody, but it does. It really does. It really does, because Leanne and I didn't even know each other. We were complete strangers. I literally just saw her drawing. It was just like, this drawing is so cute. I want to draw. I had no idea who this person was. I just loved their art. That's it. That's how that friendship began. And that's why it's so important to like do the things, like just do it, right? Just put it out there. You don't know what's gonna happen until you do it. It was like my third post on Betty too. I know. It was such a coincidence. And I just arrived to that corner of the Fediverse too, because like I just made the Sharky video, right? And like all the trans girls were like, wow, you're really cool. You can come hang out with us. You want to come hang out over in our corner of the Fediverse? And I was like, yeah, I want to hang out with y'all. You're all really cool. I love Sharky. Sharky's great. Honestly, the best thing that ever happened to me was filling my timeline with like gay people. Gay and trans people, like in my timeline, was like one of the best things. It was so much fun, honestly. It was so much fun. Like, this is like a party in my like social media feed 24/7. This is great. I recommend more cisgender people add more gay people to their timeline. You're gonna have a lot more fun. I promise. It's way more interesting and enjoyable. I said, I don't know if I'm trans. How do I know? I wish I can just give this test run. And they were like, you can. Oh, yes. So that's actually like a really like important thing. So like when I first was like trying to like figure all of this out, I was talking to my friend, and her name's Alice. And I was talking to her about all of this. And she like kind of figured me out a little bit. She's like, okay, all right. So I'm getting advice for her. And I'm like, okay, so how do I become trans? And she's like, wait, what do you mean? And I'm like, okay, so like, what do I need to do? Like, what's the checklist? Like, what are the requirements? Like, What do I need to start? Like, do I need to like go here or do this or do that, right? Or like get HRT? Like, I'm waiting for like a checklist of like things that I need to do to be able to identify as a transgender woman. And she's just like, you are trans already. She's like, you just are trans. She's like, you don't need to do anything. You don't need to get on HRT. You don't need to dress like a girl. You don't need to like even shave your beard if you don't want to. She's like, if you feel like a girl, you are a girl. And that's it. That's the first step. That's the first step. There's nothing required. If you feel like a girl, you are a girl. Welcome to the club. Good luck. It's gonna be a rough journey, but I promise it's worth it. I mean, she was right. It was a bit of a rough journey at first, but it's been worth it. It's been worth it. She was right. She was 100% right on that advice. That brings up the other thing that I wanted to like talk about with Escape too, about like the gender dysphoria thing. So I've been going through that a lot recently too. And my advice is to like, there is really no good advice. The thing that's been working really well for me with gender dysphoria recently though is playing with my hair, straightening it. Was a big move for me, was a huge move for me. And I finally got my hair straightened in a way that I really like. I feel like it's very conforming to my gender. Now I'm much happier looking in the mirror. And yeah, there's parts of my face that I look at, like I see my beard line immediately. I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I shave every day, sometimes twice a day, because it bothers me so much. And like, even when I use like beauty cam apps, so like I used a beauty cam the other day, right? And I was like, oh, yes, finally, beauty cam. Not only will it make me look younger and remove the bags under my eyes, but maybe I can get rid of that awful beard line that I have and just look like a regular girl. And it almost worked. It almost worked. I sent the picture to a couple of people and I was like, okay, pass or not. And yes, it is like a cam app, like it's a beauty cam app. So just keep that in mind. Like it is like doing some like touch-up work here. Well, not just some, it's doing a significant amount of touch-up work, right? But like, it helps. Does help to do things like that though. But like, one thing I can recommend is like also just try doing like little simple things. Like you don't have to put on like a full set of makeup every day, but if you're having trouble with like certain parts of your makeup routine, just doing that. Like I had a lot of trouble putting like mascara on and like eyeliner and stuff like that. So like every morning now, even if nobody's gonna see me, I try to put on some eyeliner and some mascara just so I can get better at doing it. And it looks nice. And I try to do eyeshadow that doesn't look stupid. And it's starting to look nice. So there's like little things that you can do. I recommend self-care above and beyond most things. And I know I can be bad about doing self-care too, because Leanne has literally come in here and yelled at me during live stream about doing self-care for myself. Right? So like, I know I can be bad about it too, but like, it's really important to do those things that like help feminize you, and buy products too that also help feminize you too. So like, I switched my underarm deodorant to like a girl's brand, right? It doesn't have to be a girl's brand, but just find something that makes you feel more conforming to the gender. It doesn't have to be a specific scent, right? But it just like that emotional attachment, like, ooh, this makes me feel more feminine. Like it really does help. And I know it's like a small thing, but like having my armpits smell more like a girl helps, right? It really does, right? Using lotion that's like girls scented lotion with like collagen stuff in it, like that's all great. I love that. Like I like buying the girls disposable razors now, even though like they're exactly the same thing, right? And like, even if it's a little bit more money, right? Like I don't care. It just makes me happier. Do little things that make you happier. And I know like in some situations, like in some people's situations, you can't really be out yet. So just try to find little things that like comfort you in a way that like other people can't really notice. Probably like the underarm deodorant is a good one too, right? And if anybody calls you out, just be like, put on my sister's armpit deodorant and couldn't find mine or something. I don't know. Make it up an excuse. Who cares? My girlfriend's armpit deodorant. Yeah, I didn't feel like going to the store and buying a pack, so I opened up a new one, right? Like, who cares? Just make up something. You don't have to explain yourself to anybody, you know? Like, if somebody questions you about, like, what you're doing, what you're wearing, you know, you have the right, at least in the United States, if you're, like, okay, granted, like, if you're in a country that supports free speech, right? If somebody questions you and, like, I had that fear initially dressing up as a girl at first, because like my first initial fear about going outside originally, and I know I've been like missing chat, so sorry, I'll catch up on chat in just a second here. But like my first initial fear about going outside and like doing anything was seriously like somebody was gonna walk up to me and just be like, bro, why the hell are you wearing a bra under your shirt right now? Like, seriously, like that was like my biggest fear. I was gonna go to the grocery store and somebody's gonna look me dead in the eyes and be like, dude, you're wearing a bra? Why are you wearing a bra? That's so weird. Why are you being so weird at the grocery store? Right? But nobody says anything. And not only does nobody say anything, even if somebody did say anything, like, you can just tell them to go f themselves. Like, honestly, right? Like, you don't have to answer their questions. It's a public space, and I have freedom of speech. I can just tell you to go F off and not answer your questions and get the 3rd degree from you. So that's a powerful thing to like keep in the back of your mind too. You don't have to put up with it. You can just walk away and tell them to go themselves, and it's totally fine. Only if they're calling you out, though. Don't be just doing that to random folks, though, right? But if somebody's like grilling you on the spot, like, come on, like, you can get out of that situation. I need to practice eyeliner and stuff more too. Leon, I thought your makeup was great. Like, I actually thought your outfit, like when we met that first time too, was really good too. I actually want to start dressing like that a little bit, like. I don't want to use goth, but like maybe like goth, emo, punk style. I don't know. Like, I don't know what the right terms are. Switching to women's shampoo and conditioners and shower gel is so good. I swear they put motor oil in men's stuff. I know, right? Like, I love my Pantene Pro V. I love my Olay body wash. I love smelling like strawberries and different flavors of fruits and flowers. Like, I didn't know shampoo could feel good in my hair. Like, washing with like the Pantene Pro V shampoo feels good. Like, when I'm touching it with my fingers, I'm like, oh my gosh, this actually feels good in my hair. Like, washing my hair is like a genuinely good experience now, right? Like, I used to get the all-in-one men's hair and body like hair shampoo. There's no care in that. There's no care. There's no love. It's like body wash, hair, and conditioner all in one. And I'm like, yeah, that's all I need, right? Like, why buy 3 things when you can just get one and just do everything with one, like, in one go? And that was literally my shower. Oh, my shower routine before was such a goddamn disaster when I was up, like, literally just checking boxes, just trying to get through. Like, yep, hair's washed, teeth brushed. No other care into it whatsoever other than like the fact that I got done. Like, I knew I needed to be clean and healthy, but I didn't really feel like it was necessary, so I would just do it just to get it done with. Just because I didn't care, you know? Like, that's really what it is, because I didn't care about myself. Oh, hello, Red Snake. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you. It's something I only do a few times a year right now. I just need more practice. Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it's even if it's just for yourself, just like, I mean, it's kind of like with the voice training, right? Like, I know it sounds crazy, but you know, I've narrated what I'm doing to my plushies in my bedroom before just to get extra voice training practice in, right? It sounds crazy until it works. So I guess if it's crazy and it works, it's not that crazy. Yeah, I used to be a combination of grapefruit-based. It's amazing, honestly. Actually shampoo too much and I'd cut back. So I figured that out too. I used to shampoo my hair every single day and I had really bad dandruff. And like, one of the first pieces of advice that I got was like, don't shampoo every day. You're supposed to shampoo like maybe 2 or 3 times a week at most. For me, personally, what I've landed on is once a week. So I wash my hair once a week. Now I rinse it every single day. So every single day it gets rinsed and conditioned. But I only wash it and remove the buildup once a week, and that's enough for me. If I overdo it any more than that, I get dandruff. Oh yeah, just like brush and blow dry your hair. Oh, I love that. That feels so good too. I do need to get a proper blow dryer. Also, I have like curly, wavy hair, so like blow drying it is also not always like the best thing for me to do. I love that drawing of Ame, by the way. That's like one of my favorite drawings of Ame I did with the angel wings. That was the drawing that broke my egg. I told that story so many times though, so like I don't know if I should rehash it again, but that was the drawing that broke my egg. When I showed it to my friend and they're like, yeah, great drawing, but are you a chick? Why are you a chick, man? Just like rang in my head over again. Why are you a chick? Why are you a chick? Chick, 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 chick. You know what I mean? Like in like one of the movies. It was like almost comical. I'm like just sitting there and my head's like slowly starting to explode. Like normally I just like freak out on people whenever they say crap like that. I just like this time I didn't even get angry about it. It just like imploded. Arctic, welcome to the stream, my friend. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little bit. I hope you're doing all right. It's easier for me to just stick to guy stuff because I switch all the time, basically daily, and it would be ignoring. I mean, if you're gender neutral, it doesn't really matter, right? Yes, I mean, it depends on you, right? Like, I've met some gender neutral people who have even got like the gender neutralization thing because they're so gender neutral, they don't want to identify as anything. They're so gender neutral, they don't need nothing. And honestly, I respect them for it. Like, that's commitment to being gender neutral. Insert glass shattering sounds. Oh god, it was just like that. And it was like via text message too, so this person probably had no idea that they absolutely just warped my entire world perspective with that one line. I don't think I even told them either. I don't even remember if I responded to that message. I probably did. I'd go back and check. That was like, god, that was like almost, that was like 7 or 8 months ago now. That was a long time ago. I've been looking for a while and I wanted to say you're really cool and your drawings look great. You should totally watch Boki the Rock. I need to do that. I've got a long list of anime that I've got to get super caught up on. Yeah, it's ironic that I've done so much Bochi the Rock fan art and I have not like even, I know that she's very anxious. A lot of people are like, you would really like identify with Bochi a lot just because of the way I act and behave. So they're like, you'd really like that character. And I can kind of tell too with like the way she behaves in some of the drawings. And thank you, by the way, for like hanging out here and like having fun. And thank you for complimenting my art. Like, thank you. I really appreciate it so much from the bottom of my heart. Let's put some of the hearts in the chat. There's a lot of people who lurk and they never get the credit they deserve because they don't say anything. So if you're a lurker and you're just sitting here enjoying the chat and enjoying the stream and you just like the vibe of everything, those hearts are for you. I always give hearts and head pats to everybody in the chat, but like the lurkers deserve some love too. I miss my hair so much. I lost it due to medical conditions. I love my hair too. If anything happened to my hair, I'd be so sad. I'd be depressed. I'd be legitimately depressed over it. So they're agender? Yeah, it's something like that. Like, so I met this individual at a local LGBTQ support group. And they dress feminine, but they identify as they, them. And I was like really very interested in their style because one, I absolutely adored the way they were dressed. Like, they were just dressed so feminine and they look so good. That's why I was a little confused. They did the they, them, but like that's their vibe. That's their vibe. They're like, yeah, today I'm feeling femme, so putting on the girl's clothes. And I'm like, you look so good. You look so good. You look so happy too. You look so happy. Like, honestly, those were like my two conclusions, like seeing that individual was, you look great and you look happy. So, good for you. Good for you. I wish I could be like that. Bochi's world-shattering social anxiety is a huge mood. Okay, I've definitely got to see this. All right, that's going near the top of my list. Oh, Vela! Welcome. No, wait, did I welcome you already? I might have. If I haven't already, welcome. Hi, good to see you as well. And then an absolutely beautiful trans girl in our community who still went by their original birth name, and that confused the hell out of me. So, actually, my sister's husband, is Transmac, And they use their original birth name too because their birth name was gender neutral, so they just never changed it. And they're like, yeah, it works. It works both ways, so I'm just gonna keep it. And I'm like, all right. Well, that saves you a lot of time and paperwork. Unlike me, who's got to legally update every single like document that I own now. That's gonna be a huge, expensive task. Wow, becoming a girl is so much work and money. Jeez. No wonder why trans girls are always poor. Who's a very mass birthday? Hey, some people just want to own it. Right? Like, hey, if you want to be that trans girl who has that, like, super ridiculously masculine name, like, let me try to think of something. Like John Smith. If you want to be a John Smith girl, hey, that's good for you. Hey, what's your name, kitty? John? Wait, really? Yeah, my name's Dan. They call me Dan the Man. It's ironic. I'm not actually a man. I just do it for the memes. Oh god. That's actually pretty good. I love that. Yeah, some people just own it and that's cool, but I was just like meeting a girl named, yeah, just John. It's just John. Just John Smith. Or you could come up with like a really ridiculous name. Thankfully, like, my name is not too bad. Like, most people, like, hear it and they're like, oh, that's sweet. That's a sweet sounding name. I'm like, that sounds adorable. I like it. I totally didn't steal it from a video game and aped my sister's original name because she's the one who came up with Ember first. She came out of the closet first as trans. And she picked Ember first, so, like, I kind of aped her name by, like, picking the opposite thing and then also, like, from DD Streamer Overload. But hey, if I can own that, you know. Glad to make fun of me, because I definitely did that. There's a lot of sources of inspiration for my name, but it worked out. It's perfect for me. Honestly, I put like almost no thought into it. Like I almost knew immediately what I wanted my name to be, just based on my sister's name and the kind of content that I already enjoy. I already knew immediately. I'm like, it's gotta be Raid. It's gotta be Raid. You think that's okay because I'm EP? Ah, I'm EP too. My sleep schedule is completely destroyed. I've actually had a migraine this whole time we've been streaming. It's not a bad one, it's just like a really mild one. Hey, on the topic of name, I'm making a transcoded vampire character and I wanted to do Cringe Max with her. I just need your cringiest, weebiest names. Oh goodness. Oh goodness, I'm so bad with this. The weebiest names. Jeez, oh the weebiest. Oh no. Oh no. Oh goodness. See, oh. Well, alright, here's the thing. Here's a funny thing. So if you're gonna make her a trans vampire, definitely name her Luna. Because like everybody in the trans community apparently is named Luna. That's a meme you can go for. It's not a weeby name, but like I cannot tell you. Like if I go to my social media feed, 90% of the trans girls I follow are named some variation of the spelling of Luna. And I know it's pervasive in the trans community because when I first started coming out as trans and I went to Amazon and was like looking for pride stuff, one of the first recommended items was a stupid moon necklace with a trans flag on it. I'm like, yep. That's a Luna. That's gotta be it. It's gotta be because the name Luna is so popular. They're like, oh, you must be Luna. Welcome, Luna. Welcome, new Luna, to the trans club. We know exactly what neckwear you want to buy. Oh, wait, your name's not Luna and you don't want this awesome moon necklace with a trans flag on it? Looney? There we go. Oh, Sharky, you're coming up to bat for me. Sharky's got a good one. Looney. I like Looney. That's cute. I like, yeah, because it's a play on Luna, but now it's a joke, and it's a double entendre too. So it implies two things at the same time. This is good. This is good. We can work with this. This is good material. Name her Looney. Looney Chan. Looney Chan. Name her Looney Chan. And then, like, you could imply that she's a crazy vampire, and her name is also Luna, but the Looney is just, like, kind of like the casual name. There we go. See, teamwork is dreamwork. I looked up the show I was talking about, and I'm sad to see it's a 3D cartoon. Aww. Yeah, they did that to a lot of my, like, favorite cartoons now. I don't really like watching the 3D stuff. I just feel like it's kind of empty and void of life. I'm sure some of it, but, like, I don't know. I'm not super into it. Like, people are like, oh, Wally's so cute. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, Toy Story, it was fine growing up, but then I just lost interest in 3D art. Transitioning comes with a free Luna name tag and an install of Linux. I wish there was, like, a trans welcome kit that would mail to you. Right? You get your nameplate as Luna, you get your pronoun pin, right? You get your programming socks, you get a copy of, like, a Linux distro of your choice. Right? Like, this would be great. This would be the trans survival kit. First name Looney, last name Chan. There you go. It's on the birth certificate. Perfect. See? I knew it'd come up with something crazy. There you go. I don't know how weeby that name is, but at least it's funny. At least you can play with it, right? Like, it's got potential. I feel bad because when I see you're like a girl in the cartoon, when I meant, ah. No, it's alright. I understand. Don't you worry. Well, my name's Nicole. I like that name. Nicole's a nice name. That's pretty. Yeah, you have looked at the Studio Ghibli 3D movie. It had absolutely no soul and was awful. I didn't even know they did a 3D movie. Really? Really? They did a 3D movie? That sounds awful. Like, why would they do that? Their hand-drawn animation's so good. Why? Why would they do that? See, like, that's the problem with, like, AI anything. It's like, everybody's trying to cheap out now, and it's like, I really hope we get over this. I really do. I really hope that we get over, as a society, very soon, the whole AI thing. Like, because, listen, it's a tool. I agree it's a good tool. It's a tool that I even sometimes use. I'm not one, even though like 99% of the videos and the content I've made on this channel has been bashing the crap out of AI, I actually don't outright 100% hate AI. I think there is a use case and there are like things that I can do really, really, really well in specific circumstances. I just absolutely hate that it is ripping the crap off of absolutely everything, including artists, especially my art, you know, like, don't rip my art off. Like, I don't care too much about, like, the fan art drawings, like, that's not even, like, technically my character anyway. But, you know, it's like, anyways, the more I crash out about it, the more people are gonna do it anyway. So it's like, I'm fighting an uphill battle by saying, don't put my art in the AI, because like people are just gonna do it anyways, like not even thinking about it, not even doing it maliciously, just doing it because they're like, oh, rain is so cool, I want to custom drawing a rain, right? Like not even thinking to ask me like if I would just draw it for them, because the AI can do it instantly and I don't have to bother Rain. She's busy. She doesn't have time for my stupid request. I get it. I see where it comes from. And my dead name is Nico, so there's no way to... Oh, hey, that's actually a pretty good strategy there. Non-generative AI could be quite useful. AI with consent of user without exploitation is fine, but that's never the usage of today. I mean, it's gonna happen anyways. Like, people are gonna take screenshots of my VTuber avatar from the YouTube channel, and they're gonna just do things with it. They're gonna do whatever they want with it. I already put a video out on the channel about, like, YouTube's AI being super goofy and weird, and scanning my content and doing a poor job of, like, actually, like, coming up with ideas for it. Yay, Peeps, you're back! Good to see you again, my friend. Holy smokes! I'm looking at the stats right now. How did 266 people watch this morning? You know, it's really insane, like, the amount of views I get on my live streams versus my videos. Like, I don't really understand where it comes from. You all say you like my videos. You all say that. You all say that, but, like, when I stream, y'all turn up in, like, droves. You show up in hand and fist when I, like, post a video. It's like, oh, hey. Hi. I might check this out later. I'm only joking. I'm being facetious. Like, I don't care. You can watch any content I want. That's why I do all three. That's why I do all three. You can pick what you want to enjoy. I'm just noting that the live streams are significantly popular. My YouTube shorts and my live streams are significantly popular than anything else I do on the channel. It just, hands down, my videos just don't do well. I might just have to admit to myself, I'm not that good at making YouTube videos. I might just have to admit that. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just not good at that, and I should just stick to live streaming and YouTube shorts because I'm better with those. Apparently, I think it's just where it's at for me. I don't know. I want to do videos, though, because I love making videos. Like, for me, it's fun. So I just do them. I think there's an ethical way to use AI for art. There was a photographer who made an AI with his own photos during COVID, and he couldn't go on location. I mean, that's something that artist made a specific decision for. And if that's something that he wants to do individually with his art and use AI as a tool like that, I think that's fine. Where I have issues with it is when people who are not the artists, who are taking people's artwork and doing that same thing, that's where it becomes like kind of a problem. But I understand why an artist would want to do something like that. And it's a cool thing to play with. It's not necessarily bad to do that. So as you mentioned, there are applications within the art realm that AI can be useful, right? But I personally try not to use it for that. Honestly, the most that I use AI for is like finding spelling errors. It's really good for that. It's a great spell check. It's great for like rephrasing things like in different ways. Like especially if I'm stuck on a script and I've used the same word over and over and over again, and I go, hey, find this word and find different ways to like rephrase the same word or just replace it with something better. AI is great for that, right? And like then I have to yell at it because I'm like, don't rewrite the goddamn thing. I said just like find a simple way to like rephrase that one sentence, right? So like don't overdo it. I hate when the AI does it because they'd be like, yeah, sure, here you go. And like it's a completely different thing. I'm like, I don't sound like this. This isn't me. This is you. This is your stupid weird AI voice saying this. This sounds robotic and without soul. Let's take that down a notch and let's just go back to word replacement and minor changes to the script. I don't think AI is bad just because it's AI. I just think that people use it for bad stuff. All right, like when Minecraft AI came out, and that was like a big AI project, everybody was all excited about it, right? Did the people of those projects consult with anybody from like Microsoft and Mojang? And I'm not like playing defense for Microsoft and Mojang at all here. Like nobody's sad that Microsoft's missing out on some money here, but that perfectly highlights the issue here. Did they have the right to go in with their AI and scan the game and recreate a Minecraft-like experience in AI? Did they have permission to even do that? Like, they're just saying it's supposed to be a fun project, but like, this is my exact issue with it. So what if somebody had a AI-like project and they're like, oh, I'm gonna make an AI 3D art gallery for everybody to enjoy. And they just go around and start scanning my drawings and throw it into their like art gallery. And sure, it's the same exact drawing. They haven't modified anything. They just put like a fake portrait around it. But you didn't talk to me about that. You didn't ask me if you could use my art in your stupid gallery thing, right? Like, that's my big problem here. And if you're gonna make money off of that, especially if you're gonna make money off of it, holy crap, I will be absolutely livid. Like, I barely make anything as it is being a live streamer and an artist. Like, the term starving artist is like true to its name, right? Like, so if you're gonna do that and you're gonna turn a buck off of it, I'm gonna absolutely lose my goddamn mind. I will lose my goddamn mind. If you use my art to generate something and then try to turn a profit on it, you will feel the wrath of Rain's thunder all upon you, I promise. I will flip out because like I'm really open with people using my art. Like I'm really open. Just come talk to me. It's like I've had people be like, yeah, can I use your drawing for this? And I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Knock yourself out, right? Just ask me. Come talk to me about it. I'm an approachable person, right? Like, don't just frickin' steal it. AI Minecraft was funny. It was so insane. Did anybody see my video about that? It was kind of ridiculous. It's probably losing money. I mean, I think it was just supposed to be like a student project anyways. It was more, I was more neutral at the start with AI, but the more the topic gets explored and discussed, I only realize reasons to just move away from it entirely. I mean, like I said, I would like to see it become like a very useful tool. Like, I think the Star Trek implementation of like AI and computer technology is like really the right way we should go with it, right? Like, have it do things for us that like we just really don't need to worry about. Like, have it plot courses and trajectories and do mathematics for us, and then relay that information in a way that like we can understand as humans, right? That's a great thing for AI to do. Hey, computer, I need directions to this and instructions for this thing. Can you help me here? Can you walk me through it? Like, AI is great for stuff like that. Like, that's what we need, right? Okay, hey, I'm about to start my very first painting, AI. Can you walk me through the very basic steps for prepping this canvas for my first artwork? Perfect use case for AI. You don't have to go bother somebody. You don't have to look it up. The AI will just walk you through the steps. And like, think about it. Have it like in a Star Trek environment, like where it's on like the speaker and it can like walk you through. You'll be like, computer, start over from step 1. Grade everything up. And they'll be like, absolutely, Ray. Don't you worry about that, cutie pie. We're gonna start from step 1. And then I'll be like, I'm not cute. Cute. I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Don't call me cute. Even the computer calls me cute. Every time I try to stream, it's always when you're talking about AI. I don't know why. I think I chat about AI all the time, apparently. I wish tech bros would just stop trying to push AI into everything. It's so suffocating. They were doing that with crypto a few years ago, too. It's not going to stop. It's never going to stop. Do you remember the every shit coin that ever came out, possibly? Right? Like, here's the thing. I know how to read stock market charts. I actually did a crypto chart for somebody one time to show them that their investment was a bad investment and that they're about to lose money on this. I really hope they listen to me. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pull the freaking chart up on stream. Hold on. Rainy keeps her receipts. If I say I could do something, I'm gonna show you. Give me a second here. Let me show you my chart that I made. This was years ago, by the way, so like it's a little out of date, but hold on. Where is it? Give me a second. I gotta pull up the chart. We're charting now. We're charting. Is it LTC to USD? Yeah, Litecoin to US dollar. That's what they wanted. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. So this was the chart that I made to show them that they were about to lose money. This is a very old chart, so I don't mind showing this on stream because like it's not relevant at all to any like recent trading. This was back in like 2022. So like I'm comfortable showing a chart like this because it's really out of date. But oh wait, where's my thing? Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay, so here is Litecoin, and this was the investment that they were asking me about, and they were like, "Hey, Rain, what's like I bought into this cryptocurrency that like you know about like the stock market and how to read like this stuff. Like, what's going on with this? Like, am I gonna like make money on this?" And like this is what we call oh crap, I'm blanking out on this. Oh god, I'm already crashing out. This is called what we call a Wyckoff distribution pattern. Sorry, it's a Wyckoff distribution pattern. And what this is this is like the hedge funds. This is Wall Street's calling card. So there was a Wall Street, maybe a couple of hedge funds in this like in this asset, in this crypto asset, and they were trading it because this is classic. This is a classic Wyckoff distribution pattern, which means if you bought anywhere near the buying climax, which they did, because a lot of people were in the meme, oh, I bought at the top, I'm buying at the top. This is why you don't buy at the top. That's what they want you to do. Buying at the top is not cool. It's not cool. Don't buy at the top. Anyways, so I really hope they took my advice on this because it played out exactly the way that I had predicted, which is once Wall Street was done with it, like they sold it and that's it. The assets just kind of traded sideways since then. And this is why trading crypto is stupid and why you shouldn't like trade crypto at all. Like just don't trade crypto. It's not great. Like there's better things that you can do with your time than trading stupid digital currency that is basically just worthless. I do not support cryptocurrency in any capacity. Just like throwing that out there. If it wasn't immediately clear by like what I said about like Litecoin, which is quote unquote considered the better ones, like in cryptocurrency, it's like I don't fully agree with that. I really don't. Rain has brain, gosh, oh my goodness, I don't know about that. I mean, my old name used to be Numbers Can Be Fun. I just like charts and looking at things, and it was interesting. And I was bored during the pandemic, so I decided to learn how to read stock market charts. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because the stock market crashed, and I was just like randomly curious, and I just started getting into it. And the more I read about it, the more I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. I kind of get into this a little bit. I just burned my brain, cooked my brain. Yeah, okay. So let me go back to it like real quick. And I know it's boring, but like let me tell you like what Wyckoff actually was. So hold on, let me look up Wyckoff. So okay, here's what like Wyckoff distribution is supposed to. So here's the textbook distribution schematic. So there are two phases to Wyckoff. There is the distribution phase, is what we saw, and that is what Wall Street is bailing out of the asset, right? So this is what you will see, this pattern, similar to this. It's not always going to be exactly like this, right? But it's going to look similar to this, right? This means they're ready to get out. They're trying to whip up the sales of this asset so they can try to time their sales at the top of the market while the market is still in a buying frenzy. So this is how they distribute their investment to themselves, because everybody else has just figured out this is a cool thing. They've already beaten everybody to the punch. They're ready to get out when everybody's just starting to get in. So that's why it's called Wyckoff distribution. And they have an opposite to that, which is the accumulation phase. And if you see a pattern that looks almost reverse to it, this means that they're trying to push the sales down so that they can make their purchases. So they have like a trading range. They're trying to position themselves as low as they possibly can before pumping up the asset to be able to do the distribution pattern. So as I mentioned with the Litecoin, right? You can see that pattern of behavior here. You can see where they tried to push it and test it all the way down as far as they could before they whipped it up into a buying climax and then distributed out whatever they wanted to themselves and got out of it. And then everybody else was left holding the bag and trading sideways. That is exactly what they did. This is why I said it's Wall Street's calling card. This is their calling card. This is what they do. This is what they do. This is how they trade. This is how they get you. Okay? You know, there you go. And also that's why you don't buy crypto, because it's completely unregulated and there's like no rules and it's like the Wild West of trading. Don't do it. It's bad. Hopefully this is a great disclaimer not to get into trading at all, because it's complicated. There's a lot of things you need to know about it. The knowledge base you need to do this properly is absolutely massive. And they are banking on the fact that you have no idea what you're doing and you're just going to buy it because like you're excited. They are banking. You are the best sucker in the world if you have no idea what you're doing and you just bought something from them. They want you to hold their bags. You're letting them off the hook. That is exactly what they do. And crypto's even worse because like there's no company that's benefit from this, right? Like Litecoin is not a company. It is not a like business that is making assets or doing something in general, like not even something better for humanity, just doing something. It's literally nothing. So like when you trade crypto and somebody buys, like you buy something off of somebody, you're literally giving them your own money and they're just taking it from you. It doesn't go to anything. It doesn't make anything better. It's not making the company more profitable or giving them like access to revenue or like any meaningful liquidity so that they can do something with their company. It's just trading worthless crap and somebody taking your money from you. That's it. That's all it is. Most crypto is just pump and dump. It is absolutely. It's horrible. It's horrible. Cryptocurrency is awful. Don't think, therefore I am, Red Snake. That's actually pretty hilarious. I like that. That sums me up pretty well, too. I don't think, therefore I am, because I'm here. I'm here. I don't know how I got here. I'm gonna have to think about that one for a little bit. Anyways, I hope you like my TED Talk about not buying cryptocurrency. I did it for the S&P too. I did it for the S&P 500. My prediction never came true for the S&P 500. I still kept the data up on my chart, but I expected something to happen a couple years ago and I was wrong about it. But I keep the data up there, but I don't want to like play my hand on it too much because like I don't want people making investments on something that I could absolutely be 100% wrong about. But I do have like this theory about a bubble popping, and the fact that AI is blowing up and making that bubble bigger just makes me a little bit more hopeful that maybe I wasn't wrong. I was just early. I was just early. Yeah, crypto is just a scam. Yeah, I 100% agree with you, Zookeeper. It's just a scam, honestly. Like, and that chart should prove it to you, right? Like, go back to the chart one more time, right? If you bought anywhere, so like, here's where they're buying, right? They're buying probably in this like zone right here. So if you bought anywhere above probably this line, you're gonna lose money. You're losing money. Well, maybe you'll make some money, maybe a little bit if you sold, but if you were planning to go, yeah, this is going to the moon, right? This is because that's what they always say, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon, buy at the top, it's going to the moon. It's not. What they're doing is they're going to distribute it and they're going to knock you back down to reality because you're going to end up way over here on your butt where they bought. Look at where it landed. It stopped where it started. This is how it works. You got played like a fiddle. If you bought anywhere here, you got played. You got scammed. You got scammed. You got ripped off. You were a bag holder. And I hate to say that because it's like such a derogatory term, but like there's no other way to like express that. You're literally just holding onto their bag for them so they can get out. And like this is what holding onto the bag looks like, unfortunately, because you are not going to get, if you bought here, look, it's never recovered. If you bought up here, you've never seen profit on your investment. You never will. You probably will never see profit again on it. That, unfortunately, is what a bag is, and it's heavy. And it's a heavy bag. It will weigh you down. That's why it's called bag holding. There's already a study done that shows developers are 20% slower using AI. Yeah, it just like, this is gonna go through faster than the dot-com bubble. Like everything about the dot-com bubble, like, here's the thing, like, history, like, doesn't always repeat itself, but it often rhymes. Like, just look at dot-com bubble, like, back in, like, the 90s, and just watch how that played out. Like, this is just, like, a faster version of this, in my opinion. Wow, I didn't realize, like, so many people were into, like, financial stuff here. You know, like, that's what this channel used to be about, and I deleted all those videos. I used to actually teach people how to read stock market charts. That's what Numbers Could Be Fun was all about. Hey, we're gonna have fun with numbers on the stock market.
Vadim has subscribed to the channel. Hiya, cutie.
Oh, Vadim, thank you for the subscription, my friend. We're almost at 1,900 subscribers now. Can you believe it? We still have a week left. We might be able to get to 2K before the end of the month. AAA video game bubble is also popping right now. God damn, thankfully it's starting to pop. The more pressure I can put on that, the better. Don't pre-order anything. Don't buy the game when it releases. Wait like at least 2 months to buy the games you're interested in. Like, and don't get into arguments and discussions with people on the internet. Like, I don't do that. I don't do that. I say what I have to say about it. And that's my position on like modern AAA gaming. Is just don't give them their money until everything with the game has been sorted out. Do not reward them for their bad behavior. They need to be punished, and they need to see those sales figures that go, whoa, nobody bought the game until we release the patch. Maybe we need to do this before we release the game next time. This is a major wake-up call for the industry that we can do. You have power with your money. Your money is like voting power for these companies. They want it. They want your grubby cash, and they want it up front so they don't have to give it back to you, right? Don't give it to them. Don't give it to them until they've absolutely earned it. Don't let them lure you in with like fake stuff, because I've been burned on the pre-order. Fallout 76 was a nightmare for me. That was not only my first pre-order experience, it was my last one. I never got my canvas bag. The freaking whiskey was stupid. The bottle was awful. And the whiskey tasted not that good. And like, what the hell? Like, everything about it was awful. And like, if you tried to use the Nuka-Cola bottle too, like the whiskey would spill on the inside of it. So it's like, it's completely useless. It was completely useless. And it was made of plastic. I wanted a glass bottle. That was the whole point. If I wanted a plastic stupid piece of crap, I could have just 3D printed something, right? I could have just 3D printed something off of Etsy and bought that. I wanted like something authentic for my collection. God damn you, Bethesda. I was like one of your biggest fans too. I was like one of Bethesda's biggest advocates. And I was like one of those people, I was like, yeah, the glitches are great. The glitches are fine, right? Like the glitches are like what, like it's like when I say like the scuff gives it character, right? Like I was like, the glitches give it character, right? You know, that's just good old Bethesda, you know? They're trying their best. They make great games, and you know, they're rough around the corners, right? It used to be like a kind of like a loving thing. Now I'm just absolutely cannot stand that behavior. Like, fix your goddamn game before it comes out. Now I don't have any chill for it. You've ruined the niceness. Thanks, Bethesda. Sorry, I know I just crashed out about Bethesda super hard. Hate it. I hate it. It drives me crazy. Don't do this to my games. Like, and then Fallout 76 sucks. Like that wasn't even including like the game was a disaster too. Like, we haven't even gotten into the actual like horribleness of the frickin' video game, right? We're just talking about the pre-order being botched. Let's not even talk about how awful. I didn't even play it. I didn't even play the game. I didn't even play it. I bought the game. I barely played it. I think I played like a couple hours of it. Didn't even play. I was so pissed. So pissed. I didn't even want it anymore. I don't think I've played more. Hold on. Let me open up Steam. Let's see how many hours of Fallout 76 I've actually played. Let's stay here. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. So we're on Steam right now. Here we go. So as you can see, I've played 7.3 hours of Fallout 76. Let's go to my other Fallout games real quick. So if we go over to Fallout 4, I played like 350 hours of that. Fallout 3, not as much. I played 60 hours of it. I also have like Fallout 2. I don't think I've ever played that. I played a little bit of Fallout 1, not too much of that. Just starting to get into Fallout New Vegas, but like Fallout 4 was definitely like my favorite game of the franchise. Definitely put the most hours into it. And definitely, you can tell, I absolutely hated my experience with Fallout 76. It was awful. I didn't even want to play the game. I didn't even want to play it. I didn't, it wasn't worth it to me. It wasn't worth it to me anymore. All the fun about like playing multiplayer Fallout 4 just absolutely dead for me. If ZZZ was not a gacha, it would be better. I thought everybody was falling asleep in the chat for a second. I was like, wow, is it really that boring? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bore y'all to death. God, Howard voice, it just works. It's the largest game map that we've ever developed with the highest graphical fidelity. with light beams so strong they literally phase through the landscape and beam you in the eyes. Graphic fidelity and light technology so good, you'll be blind. You won't even be able to see the goddamn map anymore. Hey, listen, if they blinded the end user, right? Like, they can say anything about they want about the graphical fidelity. Can't see it anymore. I remember that too, like with all the light phasing through the terrain and stuff, and just like straight up blinding people in some circumstances because like the beam of light just hit the screen. No, I was just in trance listening. Ah, he's trans. I hear you there. I see what you did with that. You're entranced. Watching your Steam is gonna make monetization worse. Oh, what's the name of that stupid horse game? Wait, since I got Steam open, we might as well look. Hold on, what's the name of it? Amumasame? Anumasame? Muma? Ah, there we go. Umam Yusame Pretty Derby. Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, they sing too, apparently. I mean, it's adorable, I will give you that. Okay, alright, we'll try it. I'm in. Why not? It's here, I'm here, it's cute. I'm definitely not cute. Yeah, if you thought I was gonna admit I'm cute, I tricked you. Haha. Hee hee. I'm not gonna fall for it that easily. I hate gotchas, but everybody says this is fine, so I'm gonna give it a shot. We gotta do Borderlands too. Like, literally Borderlands 2. Like, we tried to stream that one time. It was an absolute freaking disaster. Alright, where'd that game go? Where is it? Should be under ooh. There it is. Alright, I gotta install it. Definitely cute. She's cute. I like her pink outfit. Very adorable. She looks mean. She looks very aggressive. Ooh, I like her attitude. Some of these girls look really mean. Is it all horse girls? Like, I don't see any horse boys. Is there a horse boy here? Why are they all horse girls? Are they all horse girls? Is this just all horse girls all the time? Is this just 24/7 horse girls? Is this the horse girl app? If you're a horse girl, this is where you gotta be, right? Rain is cuter! I cannot confirm or deny any cuteness allegations. The rumors of my cuteness are just that. They are just rumors. I will not confirm or deny anything. It's gotcha. Of course it's girls only. No, maybe maybe I'm in the wrong business. Maybe I just need to draw gotcha girls. There you go. I'll just draw art for gotcha games and just make up a bunch of like gotcha characters and just sell my characters to them. What do you gotta do? You just gotta make them cute? Like, the two things that sell are cute. I can do cute. I don't really do sexy very well, but I could do cute. I could definitely do cute. Oh. Oh, the live stream does not like that I was about to download that. Oh my goodness, that almost killed the live stream. I'm gonna have to download that later. That almost ate up my entire bandwidth. Oh my goodness, that was bad. Like, I even got a warning too, and they're like, your stream is about to completely crash out. And I was like, oh crap, it's because of the download. Rain, what's a boy? I have no idea. Never heard of it. I've never been a boy. Like, in all seriousness, I don't think I've ever been a boy. I think I've just been pretending to be something I'm not my whole life, because somebody one day was like, yeah, you're a boy. You're a boy, we're gonna treat you like a boy. You're gonna grow up like a boy. I just didn't question it. Like, I had feelings about, like, things, right? But it's like, I don't know, I grew up in a weird time. I grew up in a time, I'm honestly, like, from my perspective, seeing things go from, like, very traditional to, like, how liberal and open and free things are today, with, like, how much progress we've made in, like, the LGBTQ community, right? Like, when I was a kid, like, I had no idea. Like, I had no idea that you could even become a girl if you wanted to. I had no idea. I was completely taken by surprise. Alright, well, we got the Uma Musumi Horse Girl game. And I will attempt to download it after the live stream. One other thing I want to look at real quick too. I know this is stupid. You can be like, oh god damn it, typical YouTuber wants to talk about her YouTube channel again. Right? But I do want to, I'm really, like, really excited about this. Oh yes, we finally got over the 1900. That's why I'm, like, really excited about this though. So, like, you have to forgive me, right? Like, but I'm super excited about this, so. Hold on a second, let me pull up the chart. Give me a second. We're gonna see the chart real quick. No, that's Steam. Whoops, hold on. Whoops, I had the wrong screen on. Wrong screen, sorry. Here we go. Yay, there we go. Yay, look at that. We're up to 1900. 1,903 subscribers. We need less than 100 to get to 2K. We're almost there. This is amazing. I'm so excited. How about a gacha game where all the characters are rain art? Aw, that would actually be cute. That would be really cute. I could come up with a bunch of characters for that. Let's see. We have me, and then we have me, and then we have me, and then we have me. I'm joking. Oh, that's not narcissistic at all, right? I've been making jokes like that because, like, I'm ordering, like, samples for my merch, right? And I ordered a big giant pillow with my face on it. And it's like, yeah, that's not narcissistic at all. Sleeping on a pillow with my face on it every single night. Yeah, totally good. I'm totally not becoming a narcissist. At least I'm self-aware, right? Most narcissists aren't self-aware. You ask a narcissist if they're a narcissist, and they're going to tell you, hell no, I'm not a narcissist. Right? Has anybody ever met, like, a real narcissist? Because I used to be in a relationship with one for, like, 10 years. They're something else. There's something else. I'll tell you what, they're never going to admit that they're a narcissist. Or some of them do, and some of them are, like, really proud of it. And they're like, hell yeah, I'm a narcissist, right? But, like, most of them, at least in my experience, they don't want to admit it. Like, in fact, they don't ever want to admit anything. If they feel they're wrong about something, even if they know they're wrong, they'll just kind of go against you just because they don't want to admit it. There's narcissism wins. Remember that, friends. It always wins. No, I'm just kidding. I brought that up. I did that as a joke in the Open TTD live stream, if anybody hasn't seen that video. That's one of the jokes in the most recent video on the channel. Somebody actually said that in the live stream chat, and they're like, does narcissism win? And I'm like, it always wins. That was such a fun live stream. I love getting into character like that. That's such a fun little, like, version of Rain to play, the Tycoon Rain. We should call it, yeah, that's actually perfect, because it sounds like a typhoon, right? The Tycoon Rain. That's the character. I mean, it's fun, right? Like, obviously people on this channel know I'm generally wholesome, and if you, like, keeping the vibes chill and good and everything, right? Like, most people understand that here. It's great to go into a game and be completely the opposite for a while. And just be like, we're gonna be absolutely greedy and awful and ridiculous to the absolute brim. Like, I usually hate capitalism, but, like, it's a game. Like, if we're gonna play a tycoon game, you want to be greedy, right? Like, that's the whole point of it. Well, Deutschbahn said, I will not go home. You will chill in this village. What is Deutschbahn? I don't know what Deutschbahn is. You know what's funny? My mom didn't even care when I told her I was gay. And she only cares I'm happy. It's nice. Ah, Goofy G, welcome to the stream. Sorry if you were here before and I didn't notice you. I'm really glad to hear that. Well, because my sister came out as trans first, it was really easy for my mother. Like, I don't have a good relationship with my father. I hate my father, actually. He still hasn't responded to the text message I sent him about becoming trans. He still hasn't. That was like over a month and a half ago now. Frickin' coward. Frickin' coward. Coward, come face me, father. Face your destiny. I have come from the... I am back from the dead, father. I am a new woman. Come embrace your trans daughter, your oldest daughter. She loves you so much. That's really sarcasm. That's super sarcastic. Just want you to know. The only reason I want him to know, is because I was like the last, like, I hate to put it like this, right? But like I kind of killed the bloodline in my family. And that's the reason I think he can't handle it. Because there's like me and my sister were originally male, right? But like we're trans now, so we can't have children. And then he had a daughter, and then he also had another son. So I have like a half sister and a half brother. And that was supposed to be his like real family, except the son, his new son, his new special boy that he was supposed to have, like was like poor Jake. Poor Jake. I feel so bad for him. He's got a lot of issues. He's severely autistic, right? But then my father started coming back into my life again. It's like, I kind of could read the writing on the wall there, and why he was interested in trying to spend more time with me and stuff. And it's like, no, you abandoned me and were awful to me and my sister throughout my entire childhood. I hate your absolute guts. I literally only tolerated him long enough until my sister was 18, and that was it. So like, and I just wanted to be there for like my half brother and my half sister, like for part of their childhood at least. But I couldn't stand my father. I tolerated being there just so I could spend time with them because I love them. They're great. My half brother and my half sister are completely innocent. They're wonderful people. I couldn't ask for better siblings, but goddamn, my father is awful. I hate him so much. It doesn't matter what others think, as long as you're happy with your life and with yourself. I agree with that 100%, Goofy. you know, your username doesn't really line up with the advice you're giving. You're dropping gems in the chat right now. That ain't Goofy at all. Same with @Bloodline. I don't know how to tell them. Well, if you hate your father like I do, you can just be like, hey, Dad, I'm a girl now. I'm a girl here. I sent him the Rain Joy drawing with the trans heart on it too. And I have a new number, so I made sure to like use his like new name. Oh, he changed his name, by the way. That's like part of the issue here with me hating him. We have the same name. We had the same name. He named me after himself, and then he changed his name. Frickin' bastard. He dead named my name before I even dead named it. I had a dead name before I even was trans. My name has always been a dead name because he changed it. I had one of those Roman numeral names. I won't specify which Roman numeral I had, right? But I had a fancy Roman numeral name. And then he frickin' changed it. So now it doesn't make any sense. How am I supposed to be the follow-up if one of the original people in the bloodline doesn't exist anymore? You ruined this. You ruined this for me. And I hate my name anyways. It's too gaudy and ridiculous and long. Rain is much better. Rain is sweet. People like Rain. People don't want like a mouthful when they're saying your name. I understand my pretentious ass father likes names like that, but he sucks. So who cares about his opinion? Oh, hello, Jake. Welcome to the stream. was difficult with my parents not being terrible, and even their terrible stuff they did with good intentions. It was so difficult to cut them off and move on. It could be really hard. And like even I did that in my I brought this up before, but like I had a falling out with my mom. Now, me and my mom are now back on good terms, and that was something that I decided to do after coming out as trans, was to go back and fix some of the relationships that were broken in my life, that became broken as either a result of something they did or I did, or a combination of both, right? I'm really going around doing like, not really the apology tour, but more of like the, hey, let's heal together tour, right? Like, let's bury the hatchet on these things and see if we can make things better. And it's worked for some people, and some people have like just completely ghosted me. Like my best friend, I haven't heard from him in like a month and a half, like 2 months now, ever since I came out to him. And like, that makes me really sad. I tried calling him and texting him, but he like won't call me back anymore or text me. And that's fine. I mean, we've been friends since I was like a teenager, but you know, if he needs to move on, that's his decision, right? Like I can't force him to text me and include me in his life. He has a son now, and I only got to see his son once, and that makes me sad. That makes me sad. He lost his dog recently too. I tried to talk to him on the phone. We had a nice conversation for a little bit, but like it's just like he's never wanted to speak to me again after that. And like I don't know. He said he was fine with everything. He said he was cool with it, but it's just like, maybe he was just saying that because we've been friends for so long, right? It's like, how does he even tell me the truth? Maybe he doesn't want to. Maybe he's scared to tell me how he feels, right? Like, there could be a lot going on there. Who knows? It does hurt, but I'm not going to jump to the immediate bad conclusion and just write him off as transphobic or something. Like, I don't think that's what's going on there. I mean, I don't know what's going on there. I really don't, but like, I don't know. Who knows? It could be anything. I've never used my real name. I don't even know how to spell my real name without looking it up. Everyone just calls me by my nickname. My name wasn't too hard to spell. It was just long. It was a mouthful. It was just like a lot of names. My father was very gaudy with names. Like all of us have like 5 names. It's ridiculous. It's like we have like 3 middle names and like a last name and a first name. It's just like, it's super pretentious. I feel really bad for people's parents and families who can't accept them. My sister and my mom knew I was gay before I did tell my dad. He doesn't mind at all. I'm really glad. Like, especially like with like coming out, like we've had a couple people too, like come out on like stream and they're like, hey, Rain, I came out as bi to my parents because of you. And I'm like, because of me? Really? And they're like, yeah, you inspired me to come out as bi to my parents. And I'm like, holy sh. Like, wow, great, that's amazing. Oh my god, like, but why me? Like, wait, what did I do? I guess it's just like, just doing it for myself inspires people, right? Like, I came out on the channel, I came out in my personal life. Like, everybody knows I'm trans. Everybody in my personal life, well, not all of my old coworkers, but some of my old coworkers know I'm trans now. Like, everybody who needs to know, both online and IRL, are aware that I am a transgender woman now. There is not a single person who needs to know that doesn't know anymore. That's where I am in my life. And now that I've done that, now I've just got to live that role, right? Like, everybody knows I'm a woman. I've cut out the people who won't accept me being a woman from my life, or they've made the decision not to talk to me anymore, so they've made their own personal decision to do the same thing, right? And now I just got to live that role. I've just got to conform to my new gender identity. I've just got to be the girl I've always wanted to be. And yeah, I'm late in life coming out as a trans woman. And I'm going to miss out on all the fun stuff, right? I know I'm never going to be able to dress sexy or cute. Especially like having like I can't dress sexy and cute and sit in a wheelchair. It just doesn't work. Like, most outfits are ruined when you have to sit down in them. Like, let's just be real about it for a second. Can we just be real about it? Like, oh yeah, let me dress all fancy up, nice in this dress, and then sit down so you can't see anything because, like, I'm basically at, like, chest level with you the entire evening. You definitely gave me a place to relax anytime I need. Thank you, Rain. Aw. I'm so glad that I'm so glad for everybody who loves hanging out here. That's why, like I said, that's why, like, kind of like this morning when I said I wasn't feeling good, right? And like I moved the stream off and I was just like, I feel bad. Like, because I want to hang out with you and I want to have that space here for everybody. Listen, girl, one human being to another. Don't waste your time on people you don't like or people who don't like you. Instead, focus happiness on yourself. Hate is short. Love is forever. Goofy G, that was beautifully said. I'm so glad I caught that before it, like, scrolled up too far on the chat. Thank you. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna spam some hearts in the chat for that. No, I've seen some awesome wheelchair outfits. All right, maybe I just need to get into it. Like, to be honest with you, I'm not even good at girls' fashion. So, like, hey, I can get good at wheelchair fashion and girls' fashion at the same time. Hey, this is the best time for me to learn. Because I will say a lot of my clothes are hand-me-downs from my mom. So, like, sometimes I walk out the door looking like a 60-year-old woman. And if I'm walking with my cane, that's not doing me any favors at all. Like, at all. Like, I'm serious. Like, there are some days I look in the mirror and I'm like, Rain, you look like an 80-year-old woman who dyed her hair. Jesus. And, like, I don't even look that old. It's just, like, with the outfit and the cane and everything, you just, like, the right glance, the right angle, you're just gonna be like, oh, look at that old lady over there. Oh, wait, she's not an old lady. In a messed up way, the planet burning away gives me a valid excuse to not have kids if they ask. Honestly, like, I cited that before too, but now that I'm trans, I can just be like, yep, nothing works anymore, and also I'm demisexual, so I don't care about that stuff anymore anyways. Oh, also, like, my disability, like, precludes me from doing a lot of physical activities. Without getting into the specifics of that, use your imagination. My hips were broken nearly in half, and they're stitched back together with a metal plate. And I can barely move one of my legs, my left leg. So, like, kind of use your imagination on that one and figure it out. You should get a flower dress. They look great sitting down, and they are nice. Okay. I'll keep an eye out. I've been going to the discount rack at Target recently. I call that the trans girls shopping rack. That's like my personal shopping rack. I love going there. It's so great because, like, all the plus sizes that that regular girls can't wear, right? Like, all the skinny sizes, like, it's either like the too skinny sizes or the too big and tall sizes end up on the discount rack, which is perfect for me because those are the clothes I need. All the clothes the regular cis girls don't want are great for me. I don't mind waiting. I'll wait a season if I need to get those clothes at discount. Like, I swear, like, I can get some shirts for like $5 or $6. It's amazing. It's great. I love it. Just wait a season. Be patient. Don't buy that dress at $30. You're gonna get it on sale for $7, like 2 months from now. It's funny because my eldest sister is not supposed to be able to have kids. Both her and her husband are infertile, but she's pregnant with her second kid. So I found out I was infertile when I was in the relationship with that narcissistic lady for 10 years. That's when I found out I was infertile as a cisgender person. We could not have kids. She has kids now, so she eventually remarried. And she has kids now. So it was definitely not her. It was definitely me. And I haven't gotten the test for this. I have a theory that I might be intersex. And that's because my sister went and got tested, and she is intersex. And it's a spectrum, so I might be on the intersex spectrum. I don't think I'm very far along on the intersex spectrum, but I might be far along enough on it to have infertility as a symptom. And the fact that my sister is intersex and she's already got that confirmation that gives me a lot of reason to think that I am too. But again, no conclusions have been made there. I'm not claiming I'm intersex yet because I haven't gotten the test. I just think I might be, and that might be the reason why I'm infertile. So basically, I could never have kids. I've never been able to have kids. Actually, I remember too, like, I remember one time getting a test done, like, because one of my exes from, like, when I was a teenager, like, tried to tell me I got her pregnant. We got the test done. Like, the doctor was like, you're absolutely not the father. And I'm like, yeah, you're you. You lied to me. You cheated on me. Get out of here. See you later. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200 and do not hit me for child support. Thank you very much. See you later. I'm out of here. I'm so glad I twisted her arm because she's like, no, you need to do the responsible thing. And I'm like, I am doing the responsible thing. I'm making confirmation statements here. I need receipts. I need receipts, damn it. I'm not ready for this. I'm like 23 years old. Do I test that? It's just a blood test. It's just a blood test. They just do a blood test and they just compare the DNA and they just see how much of the DNA is like similar to both the parents, and if like obviously one is way off, like that you're not the father. So that's basically what we did. I insisted because I was suspicious anyways. So I was like, I insisted. I'm like, all right, I will take full responsibility. If you go to the doctor with me and we both get the test done, you get that test, no questions asked. I'm fully on board. I'll take full responsibility for my actions, right? But yeah, the test. And like that's the thing too. Like situations like this are like what helped me like learn that I was eventually demisexual. Like, not saying this specific thing, but it's like I've never really been too interested in doing that anyways. And like this is one of those things where it's like it came back and bit me really hard because I did that with them. It was already something I kind of had to work up to anyways with them. We do it and then this plays out and like it's like really frustrating for me because it's like I thought I could trust you, right? Like I don't know, maybe I've always just been a girl, right? Like I've always felt like I've needed like to trust somebody like very, very deeply, like with my body before I can share it with them, right? Like, I don't know. But like, that's just how I've always felt about it. Like, I don't know, like I've never been like one of those, like when I was a boy, I never was one of those like types of boy that was like, yeah, I'm gonna go out this weekend and try to pick up some girls at the bar or something. Like, gross, that sounds awful. Like, oh, take advantage of some drunk girl? Like, that's, yeah, a great use of your time. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. You kind of should be ashamed of yourself there, right? Like, you know, why don't you go talk to girls? Why don't you just talk to girls? Most girls are just great. Like, you just talk to them. You can be friends with them. Like, they're nice. They'll do things with you, right? You can just hang out with them. Sometimes they tell you that they have a crush on you because you've hung out with them so much that they actually fall in love with you. I've had that happen a few times. I didn't even mean for that to happen. Like, it just happens. And they're like, you know, Rain, we can be more than friends. I'm like, I thought we were just friends. I thought we were just friends this entire time. Like, that's all I've been doing. Like, really, like, a lot, like, I guess if you want some relationship advice, right? Like, you know, being in the friend zone is not necessarily always a bad thing. Like, I've always been fine with, like, the friend zone thing, because I don't know, I'd just rather have a friend than a relationship, maybe, but, like, I don't know. Like, being in the friend zone, I think, like, I don't know, maybe it throws, like, some girls off, because they're, like, just like, well, maybe they are good, like, relationship material. They've been great friends. I don't know what the mentality is. And I haven't had a relationship as a girl, being a girl yet, so I don't know. Maybe one day I'll find out, but I'll be honest with you, I'm not really looking forward to a relationship anytime soon. I want to know which Nicole I stole my name from Raid. I have zero clue whether I was infertile or not. I never tried because of dysphoria reasons, but now it doesn't matter. Yes. Well, you know, we've had that personal conversation too, you know, about me possibly getting a surgery in the future, but like, that is something not to be taken lightly. That is something like even Leon will like, because I brought it up to her a couple of times. She had a lot to say about it, and it is not a decision you take lightly. It is something that I probably won't make a firm decision on for several years, but it is something that I've started to think about. And I think now is the right time to think about it if I do want to make a decision about it a year or two from now. But I might get to the point where it doesn't even matter anyways. I might end up just becoming so comfortable with my gender identity that I become less dysphoric about like certain things anyways, and surgery may not be something I even need. It could just be more bothersome now because I'm in the middle of my transition and I don't necessarily have the best self-image of myself. So I'm like, maybe I'm just like overly focusing on things that are making me more dysphoric. Demisexual is not about dating, right? That's demi-romantic. Yes, and I do identify as both, but like, I'm definitely more demisexual than I am demi-romantic. Like, I'm not against necessarily certain forms of romance. I've identified in my life where my comfort zone is. And the way like I explained it in the most recent video on my channel was that I'd rather like, my comfort zone is being like kind of like in a best friend situation with somebody, like a really close companion with like a light touch of like the physical stuff included. That would be like kind of like my ideal relationship with somebody going forward. After going through all the bad relationships in my life for years and years and years and years and years, I finally figured out that's probably where I'm going to be the most happy. But even right now, I'm like not really in a position to do that yet. Just because like, I mean, I can only count on my hand like a few friends that even have known me long enough where I'd even consider dating them, right? And like, I don't think like they are interested in me like that. And I've certainly been too busy to even pay attention to anything, so I have no idea. There could be like there could be like 0 people that like me or 5 million people that like are in love with me, and I would have no idea about any of it. Most people have to tell me they have a crush on me or they're romantically interested in me, or I'll have no idea. I don't pick up on subtlety. I don't pick up on hints, right? You can't just be like, ooh, I'll do this like subtle thing for Rain and she might like start to figure out I have a crush on her. No, I will not. I will not do that. I will not pick up on it. I'll just be like, oh, wow, you're so nice. Thanks. Wow, you must really like me as a friend. I cherish our friendship so much. You're such a wonderful person. You're so amazing. Something Suzette, folks, being weird about not being able to consider just being friends rather than partners. Yeah, I realized too, like, I'm kind of jaded from those bad relationships. So at some point, I do want to at least try a little bit of dating. And maybe my perspective has just been bad because, like, I was the wrong person doing the wrong things. Like, everything was just wrong. Maybe I could have a better experience now that I've like identified things about myself and I'm working towards being a more happy person in my core. Because it's really true. That advice is very true. Like, if you're not a happy person yourself, you're never going to be able to make a relationship with somebody else last. I mean, like, I've always been miserable. That's probably a key factor in why those relationships probably bombed out at the end. Right? And it might not necessarily be my fault. Like, there's definitely 1 or 2 of them where it's definitely not at all my fault, right? But like, those are factors. Those are factors. Those are things to consider. Those are like, you can't just dismiss that. You can't just put the blame on everybody else, right? Like, even the person I was with for 10 years, and I can say they're a narcissist and they did a lot of horrible things. I got into a lot of arguments with them too. There's 2 sides to every story, right? Like, I fought with them as much as they fought with me. It was a mutual thing. It was equally unhealthy for us to do it, right? But that's the situation you get in when you get into like a domestic situation like that, right? You know, like, one of these days I gotta talk about like the whole domestic violence aspect of that. Like, I don't really like getting into it. I do want to kind of advocate for it a little bit more because I got put into like kind of a weird position with that, with like the domestic violence aspect of it. And it wasn't really that bad to the point like where I was scared to tell anybody that she would do those kind of things to me, because I was really just straight up afraid that somebody's gonna be like, what are you, a frickin' pussy? Like, you're gonna let that small girl beat you up, right? Like, I like was absolutely terrified. And of course, like, I have like hyper masculinity issues already, right? So the last thing I want to admit is that I'm letting a girl like hit me and like leave bruises all over my chest. Right? Like, all right. Well, like I said, I don't want to get into it too much. We'll bring it up later. I'm already having a rough day. There's so many people who will love you, even if only 5% of people on planet Earth match you and love you. There really is somebody out there for everybody. I do believe that. And like, there is a companion for me out there. It may not necessarily be a romantic companion, but it could be a life companion. And that's just as valid, right? It doesn't have to necessarily always be a romantic thing. I don't have real experience, physical enjoy from being with people. I'll physically enjoy being from people. I find I enjoy the enjoyment of the other person. So physical touch, I don't. Yeah, I'm kind of like that too. I like, especially because I'm touch sensitive, and I have some spots on my body that if you physically touch me there, I'll scream and fall over on the floor and like cry. So like, don't touch me in some places, and like that's like a big trust thing for me too. Like, before you even touch me, you need to like kind of have a crash course on how you can touch me, where you can touch me, where is appropriate on my body to touch me, and where it's not okay to touch me. Because if you touch me in the wrong spot, it's going to be a bad time for both of us, right? Like, you're going to be upset because you hurt me, and I'm going to be upset because it hurts. And yes, it's still that bad from the accident. There is one spot on my thigh, I swear to God, if you poke it with your finger, I might actually hit somebody. I might actually hit somebody before I fall over on the ground and start crying and screaming. That's how bad it hurts. It hurts so bad. It is like the one spot on my left thigh that doesn't have a dead zone on it. And if you poke that spot, I can feel all the pain of the truck hitting me all over again. I swear, it feels like my hips are breaking in half again. And I get it. I know you're poking on my thigh, but I think it's a nerve damage thing. I had a person first with me at a festival, and I thought that they just wanted to sell me their merch. They eventually said, hey, flirting with you. I was so confused. I've had that happen before, too. I've also had it, like, okay, I'll tell you one of the most awkward things. And, like, this is something, looking back in retrospect, I now realize I'm Demi, right? But, like, at the time, this was just super uncomfortable for me. Has anybody heard of, like, those Dead Sea hand-washing salt things at the mall? Like, the little kiosks? Right? So, like, here's the thing. Like, so what they do, right, as, like, if you're male, right, what they do is they'll come up to you, and they'll be like, hey, you know, we're doing Dead Sea stuff. Would you like a free hand washing? And usually the girls are usually very pretty, very attractive, right? But that doesn't really work on me. But I was like, what is Dead Sea salt scrub? And I was just kind of curious about it. So I did go over and like talk to her about it, because like I was just, what the hell is that? Like, sounds cool, but like, what are you doing with it? She's like, well, you wash your hands with it. It's a salt scrub for your skin. And she's like, do you have a partner? And I'm like, I do. I have a partner. She's like, oh, she's gonna love this. Here, let me wash your hands and show you, right? Brings me over to this like basin that she has over in her kiosk, and she fills it with the water, and she adds like the salt scrub. Then she's like, put your hands in the bowl. I'm like, okay. And then she reaches in the bowl and starts washing my hands for me and starts touching them. And it was so uncomfortable, and I'm just like frozen like a ghost while she's like rubbing and massaging my hands and fingers. And she's like, doesn't this feel great? And I'm just like, And she's like, yeah, this is great. Your partner's gonna absolutely love this. It's gonna make her skin feel so wonderful. And she like takes my hands out of the bowl and she rinses it off, and she like touches my hand again, and she's like, that's so smooth. And she's like, touch your hands. And I'm like, yep, they're very smooth. They're very smooth and clean. My soul doesn't feel very clean right now, but my hands certainly are. This is my internal monologue, right? So like, she's like, so what do you pick? And I'm like, it's lovely. It's lovely. I'm like, well, I'll buy one, I guess. Like, yeah, like just trying to like get out of the situation. And she's like, well, you can get this gift set for your partner. And she's like, it's like only $80. And I'm like, you know what? Here, $80 gets me out of this awkward situation. Here you go. I took the gift set and I left. And, you know, she did end up liking it, but like, god damn, that was super bad. That was like a bad situation for me. And I never made eye contact with those people again when I went to the mall. I like literally looked to the far left. I'm never gonna go speak to them again. That PTSD actually might be trauma. Who knows what it is? Who knows what Randy's got? You can throw a dart at a dartboard and you'd probably be right. Just have it land on some condition randomly. It's probably fine. I used to be a lot more concerned whether or not I was going to find somebody I would be happy with, though thankfully that is far from a worry anymore. You know, a lot of people early on have recommended that I get into like a polyamorous relationship. I have no idea about poly anything, but they're like, you know, you could be in a relationship with like 2 other people and you don't have to do the romantic aspect of it. Like you could just hang out with those other people and get like the companionship aspect of the relationship without having to do any of the romance. There are situations that exist like that. And I'm just like, well, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know anything about poly anyways. It's something that like I've only ever done the quote unquote traditional style relationship. So it's way outside of my comfort zone. And the one person who like tried to bring it up to me in a bad way did it in like, Leon, you know who this is. We know this situation. We've had this personal conversation. You know how she did it and how awful it was. And I was like, I am not like gonna be like sucked into your random poly group. Absolutely not. I am out of here. I do not need to be part of this like weird poly group I didn't ask to be part of and is way too emotionally dependent. No, thank you. You know, you can go sell crazy somewhere else. I'm all stocked up here. Definitely all stocked up on the crazy. Nope, don't wash my hands. No, I didn't even know she was gonna do it. Like, I didn't know. She didn't tell me. It wasn't like she asked. She just started doing it. I think, like, on a lot of, like, cisgender men, that probably works really well. Like, really well. She just got unlucky with me. Hello, I got recommended this. After Leon gave you a shout out. Oh, thank you so much for coming here. Leon's amazing, isn't she? I'm like, oh god, now I'm like biting my tongue left and right. Welcome to the stream, though. You know, you could just have BFFs that you love, and it's okay to be friends and basically be together, but without the ties, and just be happy. Yeah, I'm in a position like I mentioned earlier on stream. Like my best friend from like when we were teenagers doesn't really have the capacity to talk to me right now, and maybe that'll change in the future. But I really do need that. I did need a new best friend, right? Like, I don't really have a best friend anymore. Well, or at least my current best friend is on hiatus. Let's call it that. Let's call it our best friend status is on hiatus until things smooth out in both of our lives, right? And both of us are in a position where we're ready to talk to each other again, right? So I kind of like need a new bestie first. So like your advice is really good, Goofy. It's just like part of like this whole transition process is figuring all of this out again. And like I'm only like about 8-9 months into my transition. My transition goals are set in years, right? It's gonna take time for me to develop friendships with people and get to that best friend status, right? And I would like to use that label with some people, right? But like you can't rush that. You can't just like meet somebody and just be like, "You're my new bestie," right? You gotta build people up to that. You gotta earn that. You gotta earn that credit. You gotta earn those social creds, right? I don't know. At least that's the way I looked at it. Can you tell I'm like kind of socially awkward? Good job, Rain. You want to be a live streamer too? Wow, an introvert that wants to be a live streamer. That's a great idea. You totally won't crash out and be a goofy weirdo all the time. I get it. I can't make friends for the life of me, but sometimes you can just take it slow. Find a group of people you kind of like and start from there. That's actually, you've actually nailed the experience I had, like going through starting my YouTube channel up. So like, I know like you may not know this about me, Goofy. A lot of the people here have heard this story already. But like when I had my accident, like, so like for those who aren't aware, like, I was riding my bicycle to work. I got hit from behind by a pickup truck. And it really did wallop me pretty badly. And it's just like everything from there, like, was kind of like I had to like start over because like I realized at that point in my life, like I don't really have any friends. I have like my best friend, right? But then like I had a falling out with my mother at that time and we weren't speaking to each other. I had a falling out with my sister and we weren't speaking to each other at that time and we were fighting. And things were so bad and the fights were so bad that nobody wanted to see each other and I didn't want to call them or even tell them or talk to them. Nobody wanted to talk to anybody or show up or do anything. And this is like a very serious accident, right? And like we're so upset with each other and it was in such a bad space in my life, right? That I basically ended up being alone when I needed like people the most. And like if we're just being real, like, I mean, no matter what, no matter who started the fights or who caused the falling out, at the end of the day, I'm responsible for the situations I put myself in, right? I ended up here as a result of my actions, and I really needed to take stock of my life. It was a huge, major wake-up call, having that near-death experience. And just going, I almost died. I almost died a loser that had no friends, who didn't do anything with their life, who never drew anything, who never made like any videos or did anything, right? I would have just disappeared. I would have disappeared. Nobody would know who I am. Nobody would know Ray. None of this would exist, right? And I'm glad I did that. And the further I push forward on that, the more of the impact I'm starting to see. And I've made quotes before in the past, like on my private alt accounts, where it's like, I say I'm working so hard on this sometimes and I can't see the impact of the hits I'm making, like of the swings I'm taking, the punches I'm like putting towards like my content and my community and like pulling all of this stuff together. But now I do. It just took a while. It took several months. It took nearly a goddamn year. But like now I'm starting to see the weight of those punches I made all those months ago. Now I can act up them. But like you don't in the moment. And that can be applied to a lot of things, not just content creation. Like think about it like with your own personal transition from, you know, whether it be male to female or female to male or, you know, to a gender neutral state, right? Like you should look at it in that way too. Like the punches you're putting towards your gender identity, you're not going to feel the impact of them for several months. So it's worth waiting for. It's worth waiting for. I honestly don't remember how I got friends in high school. Now that I'm in college, I have to start over. I didn't really have any friends in high school. I had my best friend. I had a couple of best friends. I had two best friends. One of them passed away, unfortunately, when I was 16. Who also got hit by a truck and died on their bicycle. You know, a couple of months ago, I went over to visit them at their grave. I'm not a religious person, so, you know, but like I went there. I just talked to them and I just like was like, buddy, you wouldn't even recognize me anymore. I'm not even the same person you used to know me as. Like, but if anybody's gonna get it, if anybody's gonna understand being hit by a goddamn truck, it's gonna be you, because you didn't even survive it. So, and I left one of my old cane handles on their tombstone as like a memento. Just a little part of me to leave behind. I like to go there every once in a while and check up on him. He wanted to be a singer and he wanted to be famous. And I used to tell him, I'm like, that's stupid. I'd never want to do something like that. Being famous? Maybe performing for people every day? Who would want to do something like that? That's a silly dream. Fast forward to now. Well, at least I get to live on for him, right? I hope I'm making you proud, buddy. I'm not a singer, I can't sing, but, you know, I'm trying. Sometimes alone you feel broken, almost invisible, but being alone doesn't mean you're not worthy of love. Maybe not now, not for a while, but you're worthy of it. You know, that's honestly, you're really deep, Goofy G. Your name does not reflect your personality or like the statements you're making at all. You're like actually quite deep. No, honestly, like that really summarizes very well like how I felt like in the hospital. And over time, by doing the more positive things, by coming back to YouTube, by building this channel, by putting myself out there and having genuine conversations with people and like taking interest in the things they want to do and learning how to draw and talking with like cool artists like Leon, like learning to draw from them, right? Like those are the things that led me to where I am today and like the happier person I am today. And it's still not perfect, and there's a long way to go still, but I know that it's going to be worth it. I know it's going to be worth it. So if anybody has any doubts, I promise you, it's still worth it. It's always going to be worth it. Being a happier person is always going to be worth it. Even if it sucks right now to deal with it. Goofy G is deep, I know. Yeah, you're not goofy. You're not goofy, Goof. You're based. I almost misread that. You know what? Let's do head pats. Let's do head pats in the chat for Goofy. I'm spamming head pats for Goofy. They deserve head pats for all of that. I love how the text is so big and all the emojis are like absolutely ridiculously tiny. Like even the ones next to the names. You see that? Who likes my Miku mouse? Can you see my Miku mouse on screen? Here, I'll put it like closer. Like it falls behind my head. But you see my Miku mouse? She's so cute. I love her. She's absolutely adorable. Does lots of cool stuff. Like when I click on links and stuff, like see, she falls to the ground, and if I like hover over a text box, it turns into a leak. It's kind of hard to see, but like I love this mouse. It's so adorable. And she blinks too. She blinks. She's always like, oh, and then like when things are loading, she like sings little music notes. I wish I could use the emojis. Ah. Wait, hold on. I'll put something. Most wise folks I know have the capacity for silliness. I know. Yeah, I picked up on that on Reddit too. Like the best advice would always be from the craziest usernames. Like, wow, that was so thoughtful and insightful, Mr. Potato in my ass. Thank you for that. Thank you for that life-changing advice. Right? Like, I mean, I've been on Reddit long enough to see some, like, really crazy usernames. And, like, ironically, usually it's those usernames that are, like, doling out, like, the best life advice. It's like, I've seen usernames like, I only bang Asian chicks, and they have, like, this long written out, like, super, like, well, like, written, like, dialogue about like how you should treat everybody great and like how everybody should be equal and you shouldn't like, you know, be racist or something. It's just like, that's not the information I associated with that name, but cool. I'm glad that you're not like crazy. I don't know, I've seen so much wild shit on Reddit. We brought that up on yesterday's live stream with the Reddit Civil War. I've seen so much weird shit on Reddit. I'm kind of glad I'm off of that website. I'm 360p mobile, but sure looks awesome, the mouth. Yeah, I'm sure that one pixel looked great. I'm sure that tiny pixel I was flying around your screen looked awesome. Did you see that blue blur? That was just Miku swinging by. It wasn't a raindrop, it was Miku. It's Miku hiding in my live stream. Oh god, I gotta name that as one of my live stream titles. Miku hiding in my live stream. That's perfect. That's literally perfect. Oh my gosh, I love that. A stream about Miko, we did that already. It was Miko's surprise party and it was absolutely atrocious. We did a live stream for Hatsune Miku's birthday. And I titled the stream Miko's surprise party, right?
Goofy Super Head patted $5.22. I am in Australia. It's 1 a.m. I gotta go to sleep. But if you have anything to take away from this, love yourself and Liv will love you back.
Oh my goodness, Goofy, thank you so much for the super chat. Oh my goodness. Lots of head pats and love in the chat. You drop any hearts that you can in the pat for Goofy. Thank you so much. I'm going to take that to heart. You get yourself some rest. You absolutely deserve it. You are far more deep and awesome than your name implies. And that just goes to tell you should never judge a book by its cover. I hope to see you again soon, my friend. You enjoy your rest. And thank you once again. Have a great night. You are so awesome. Oh, Mr. Lower! Mr. Lower doesn't chat too much. They're one of the lurkers I was thanking earlier. I see you there, though. I see you at the end of my live streams. Not that I was trying to call you out or anything. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. Thought that was just me being silly. Mr. Lower is great. Mr. Lower is actually in a surprising is surprisingly lurking in a lot of my live streams, and I've always been curious why they watch my content, but hey, I'm not gonna complain. If somebody just wants to come here and just watch and hang out for several hours, I am totally cool with that. Don't need to explain it. You don't need to tell me you're here. You don't need to do anything. If you want to enjoy my content that way, that is just as valid as everybody else spamming emojis in the live stream chat. I am sure there is somebody who has never once hit the subscribe button, who's never once participated in the live stream chat and probably watches my content all the time. And they'll never subscribe, they'll never say anything to me, and then just probably think, wow, this is great. They just enjoy watching this. I'll never know who that person is. Because they won't say anything. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you watch my content unless you leave a comment or something. Really, I'm completely blind to it. You could absolutely love everything I make. And if you don't have, any will to tell me that, if you're I'm not going to leave a comment, she probably doesn't care, right? I have no idea. No, I do care. I do care. Leave the comment. Leave the comment. I want to know. But I get it. You don't have to do that, right? I think I'm gonna go do what I've hated for a long time. Ranked competitive lurking. I like that. Oh, I like that. I'm usually that person. Dude, they should do a chat thing for the lurkers too, right? The #1 lurker, the person who's been at this stream the longest, right? You gotta level the playing field. Countless watchers be well, I know a lot of people also pipe the streams too, so they won't even watch it through YouTube. They'll use something like NewPipe or something and just watch my content through that. I've had a couple of people tell me they will download the live stream and watch it while they're doing stuff off the internet, and I'm oh my god, really? And I've never seen those videos. YouTube doesn't count that as a view or anything, so I don't but I don't care. That's fine if that's how you want to watch it. Good for you. You're really nice to listen to. I just found you today. I'm lurking now. Oh, Noelle, welcome to the stream. Is that a cat? Is that a cat? If that's a cat, you get a head pat. That's the rules around here. If I see a cat, you get a pat. There you go. Head pats in the chat for the cat. Hey, look, I'm rhyming again. Yay! I didn't even mean to do that. That was totally an accident. Hey, I guess I am a poet. It's a cat. Oh, I have a couple of cat YouTube shorts on my channel. They're just bonus content, right? Like, I'm not a cat YouTuber. Somebody made that comment already, and they're like, "Wow, I didn't think you would eventually land on becoming a cat YouTuber." And I'm like, "I'm not. I just." She's so cute though. Oh my god, like, she's not even my cat. Like, I'm just watching her, and she likes like hanging out in my room a lot and sleeping on my bed. And like, I've known this cat for a while, so I don't mind watching this cat. And she's just so goddamn sweet. She's old. All she does is sleep. She's got a little bit of a cough from being older. Apparently that's normal in older cats. Like, sounds concerning to me, but apparently she's just old, and that's like just how she is these days. But yeah, I just keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't like get too sick or anything, and like feed her. But she's like fine. She's not sick or anything. She just like has like an old lady cough, I guess. Hello, people. Thanks for the welcome. It's mad you always manage to go live right when I'm lonely. Aw, I see. This is why I don't like skipping the live streams. Oh god, I don't know if you were here for this, Red Snake, Noel. I know you all like missed this first part of the live stream because I talked about this. How many hours ago? We've been streaming for 3 hours? Holy crap! Anyways, so I've been going through some stuff recently. So like, I got like medication, and I have to like ramp up to it. It's like new pain medication. It's also like a neurological pain medication. So it's taking a while for me to get adjusted to it. My sleep has been horrible. My sleep schedule is ruined. I like just not been like myself like the past week. So I'm still trying to do all these live streams and everything, and like trying to keep things normal-ish. And like, I was up all night because of my sleep has been bad. So I slept for 4 hours, then I was up all night, then I slept for another 4 hours, and then I felt guilty that I like canceled the live stream. And then I woke up at like 6 o'clock, and I'm like, well, you know what? I could still like do the live stream. Like, I shouldn't have even canceled it, right? So, and then like I felt bad, and I was like in Discord, and I was like, just do it. I'm sitting here with my coffee anyways, right? Might as well just come and chat with you for a little bit. I didn't expect that we'd be here for 3.5 hours. I was like, oh, we're gonna like sign in for a little bit. Chat is gonna be kind of like yesterday, right? Since I'm not feeling great, right? I didn't expect to like get my energy back. But that's what I mean. I like being here with you all. Like, it's positive. It's a positive experience for my life too, you know? For me right now, it's 11:30 a.m. I kid you not. I fell asleep at 4 p.m. yesterday, my time. I woke up at 8 p.m. I tried because I was exhausted. And like, that's the worst part about this. I know I have a lot of energy right now. This is great. It will wane very soon. Like, in half an hour, I need to take another dose of medication. After the second dose of the day, that's usually when the wallop begins. Like, the first one I can kind of handle and have some coffee, and I can kind of offset it and be energetic. But after the second and third dose, holy crap, I am just absolutely beat down. I am like almost like a zombie girl. It sucks. I'm sorry, I don't mean to complain about it so much, but like, that's just like what I've been going through, and like why things are like a little off. So for the new people here, like, I was supposed to do a game today. But like, if like something happens, like, I try my best to at least do a chatting live stream so we can at least hang out still. Yeah, but that's like why like all the most recent live streams are just like chatting live streams. I'm ruined by you, Rain. My dad saying I should stop watching so much. My sleep schedule, that's just my life. Oh no, don't get in trouble with your parents. No, I gotta do it like the other YouTubers, right? No, you must watch. You must watch all the time. You must hit the subscribe. You gotta tell your parents to watch too, and hit the subscribe button, and like, comment, and all that other like fancy stuff that you're supposed to. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm joking. Obviously, don't do that. I'm sure they would absolutely love watching a trans VTuber complain about her life all day. I'm sure that's the type of content they're interested in. They're probably like, who the hell is this crazy lady and why did she draw so much weird shit? I'm on the same time zone, but I have no classes this week. I got nothing to lose. Enjoy the time off. You don't have to do anything productive. You don't be like me. Don't be like me and constantly put pressure on yourself to get things done, even though you probably should be resting. Right? Don't be like me. God, wasn't it Sharky was the one who was like head patch for the workaholic in Discord? I'm like, oh God, they've all figured me out now. Jesus. I've been hiding it for a long time, and now like somebody called me out on it. I'm like, God damn it. They've all figured me out. You are literally ahead of me. Like, you're like in the future. Subscribe your family. Subscribe your friends. Subscribe your plushies to Rain. Or else. Or else what? Or else. Subscribe or else. Wait, I got a picture for this. I just drew a picture for this. Wait, where's my Discord? Give me a second. I got a photo for this. Wait, I can make this joke work. Well, give me one more second. Give me one more second. Okay, subscribe or else. Or else what? You want to find out? There you go. There's your subscription. There's your subscription prompt for you. Subscribe, or I beat you to death with this hammer. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my God. That's quite the implication, right? Sure am a trans cutie pie. Oh God. That's unhinged. I love it. That was beautifully unhinged. I love stuff like that. My blowhigh will love your comment. I have a blowhigh too. Wait. I forgot to show the plushies earlier. That's what I forgot. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull up a picture of the plushies. Where are the plushies? Plushie parade. Yay. Oh, just ones and zeros uploaded their blowhigh too. Hold on. Wait, let me get back on that screen. Yay. Look. Wait, can you see it properly? Wait, let me get the picture open. There it is. There we go. That was cute. Aw. Okay, this is my Ame, and this is the sad cat. There's one of my drawings. And then here's another one of my blowhigh with Ame sitting next to it. And then we have a bunch of plushies in here. If you have plushies, feel free to post them in here. And then here's a good group photo. So this is Ame, and then I have my rainbow. So like most of these are actually like medical. So like the pink boba one I use under my legs, so it's leg support. And then the coconut I use under my elbows, and that's elbow support. And then the pink rainbow I use around the back of my neck, and that's neck support. And the Ame and the cat are emotional support. So I've got all the emotional support medical plushies I need. And they're adorable. Who needs medical pillows when you could just surround yourself with adorable plushies? Oh my goodness, did I just miss a... Oh my God, it wasn't even... I took my headphone out and I missed that. Gombic. All right, I'm going to read it back because I was talking through the entire thing. You stream mostly when I'm at work. Do you make it easier for me to get through the day? Oh, Gombic, thank you so much. And that was so generous. I appreciate that so much. Lots of love in the chat for Gombic. I am so sorry. I pulled my headphone out. I didn't even hear the prompt. I'm giving hugs. Hugs in the chat for Gombek. I'm so glad that I can make your workday just a little bit better and a little bit easier for you. I'm gonna try to get back into doing a little bit longer streams, but just like with like everything the way it is these days, it's just like it's been so hard for like reasons that I've already covered a million times. I don't want to repeat myself. Oh God, I've been doing that a lot recently too, so you know. All right, well, since I do have to take my meds soon, and I'm like gonna probably end up not feeling the best after I take my meds, this is gonna be like, let's call this like the 20-minute warning. So like at 12 o'clock, I'll end the stream. That'll be the end of the live stream. Just as a heads up to anybody, so like 20 more minutes ish. I said that last time. I said that yesterday. We ended up streaming for more than an hour. But no, for realsies this time, I have an alarm on my phone. So once the alarm goes off, the live stream is over. I'm gonna try not to dismiss it immediately this time, which is what I like normally do. Like when I'm drawing and I have like a medication alarm go off, I'm like, oh, I'm in the middle of the drawing. I'll remember to do that like in a few minutes. And I dismiss the alarm and then I don't forget. And then, well, then I don't remember. And then what's even worse is like, I don't remember if I took it or not. And I'm like, oh God, do I take it? Do I take it or not? Like, did I take it already and I just forget? Like, what do I do? I hope I'm not like triple dosing up my HRT. Jeez. Next time Leon meets me, she's gonna be like, Rain, what's going on? You ballooned in some areas. you might be getting a little aggressive with that HRT there, Rain. And I'm like, it's not my fault, I just forget. I don't get too many days off, so I always end up streaming for like 6 hours, and my day heckin' evaporates. Oh God. It's like that for me when I stream or like when I do a drawing. Like when I was doing that drawing last night, like, oh my God, like before I fell asleep and finished it off, like so much of my time just disappeared on me. I love it, but like I also hate it because then I'm just like thirsty and I ignore like every like possible need I have. Like sometimes I won't even go to the bathroom. I won't drink water. I'll ignore if I'm hungry just because I'm so focused on the drawing. And I'm like, I just want to do this. I just want to finish this one part. I'll just finish this last little section over here in the corner and it'll be fine, right? And then like 3.5 hours later, the drawing's completely done. It looks great, but I'm like way worse for the wear afterwards. I was like, holy crap, what happened? Where did my day and my hygiene and my health go? They all disappeared on me. It's so bad too. Sometimes I get done with a drawing and I like stand up, I'm a little dizzy. I'm like, oh God, I need to eat. I need to get some water. I need to take a shower. I need to go to the bathroom. Like every like need. This happens when I live stream too. Like when I hit the, like this also, it's not exclusive to art. Like I do this during streaming too. And sometimes I hit the end button and every single need that I put off for the past several hours like hits me all at once, and I'm like, whoa, whoa, what is going on? The hyper focus kills me. I don't know what causes me to like hyper focus like that, but I do it. And once I lock in on something, like I'm sorry, but like I usually want to drive it all the way home. That's the military in me. That's the Marine Corps in me, right? Like I'm locked in. I've got you. Diamond hands all the way. It's time to send it home before we give up. I am not done. And to my detriment, like lots of stuff gets done. It's just I'm way worse for the wear afterwards. So it's got to be a balance thing for me. Bye, Vela. It was good to have you here. I hope you have a wonderful day, my friend. Stand up, all the crafting survival game meters show back up and all the debuffs refresh. I know, right? You're like, oh God, oh God. People don't really understand how mentally exhausting drawing is until you like get to a certain phase of drawing and it becomes like this intense experience. And like, here's like where like I'm starting to kind of like see the art in like some of the stuff that I do, like a year and a half after I started drawing and becoming an artist. Yeah, now I see the art in some of the stuff I do. But like the way I do my shading and stuff like that, like don't even think about it anymore. It's gotten to the point where I'm like, I do things a certain way. And sure, you could argue that you don't like a certain way that I do things, but like, I found the art in doing things a certain way, and I derive so much joy and pleasure from doing it. And that's the reason why I do it. It doesn't matter that it's really hard and it like kind of tough on my wrist and kind of draining to do. The physical, like, it's almost like a physical, like I physically feel better doing it, even if it's painful, right? Like emotionally, physically, like I'm into it. Like we're together. Like I've become like part of the moment with this drawing. And it's usually right around the shading part, like when I start to like really fill it in with the pencils and I get that blending tool out and I start like really putting it together. And that's also for me emotionally too, like when the drawing finally comes together, all the rough edges that I had in the drawing get smoothed out, like all the colors start to blend together the way I envisioned them, right? Like for me, it is the best part of the experience. And it doesn't even matter if the drawing was super good when I'm done with it. Like, I'm just happy that I got to play with all that stuff. Like, that was fun. That was great. I want to do that again. Several hours of pure decision making it exercises your brain a lot more than you think. Also, my wrist used to get sore all the time, and I didn't realize like how much like wrist movement you use. Like wrist and shoulder and back movement for drawing, like you use a lot of those muscles, a lot. And fine motor skills are like a huge thing that like, I know that Leon like emphasized to me over and over again, but I didn't pick up on that. She kept saying fine motor skills. And I'm like, who cares about fine motor skills? That's stupid. I want to learn how to draw. Who cares about fine motor skills? It's important. It's an important thing. And like, here's the thing: the only way to develop that is just to draw. So if you just keep drawing, you'll work on it anyways, right? But like, I remember Leon telling me about that, and she's like, "Yeah, you just got to keep going. You'll slowly develop your fine motor skills." And I'm like, "Who gives a crap about fine motor skill?" It's actually necessary. It's actually really helpful. Tells you like what I knew about drawing at the time, which was absolutely nothing. Know nothing about nothing. I just took a permanent marker to a piece of paper and I'm like, I want to draw now. Reed eventually learned. I figured it out. Like with the perspective thing, right? Remember that one time I sent you all of that stuff and I'm like, I'm struggling with this perspective stuff. And I sent it to you and it was like, I can't remember the way you phrased it. You're like, not bad. You're like, this isn't the worst. And I can't remember how I explained it to you either, but I was just like, yeah, kind of just guessed and see if I could figure it out along the way. Glad my attempt wasn't too horrible. I remember my coworker giving me a demonstration on how they did perspective drawings like a super long time ago. And I was like, well, that's all the basis of information I need to make an attempt. I'm sure I don't need to look up anything further before I get started. And then I go crying basically back to mom and I'm like, oh, help me, please. I'm lost. By the way, you remember my dress maid outfit, right, Raid? Yes, I do. I could strap my blowhigh on my back and have a shark tail. Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'd like that. Oh my goodness. And it's going to be soft and fluffy too. Just be careful that it doesn't get dirty or it like drags on the floor. That would be like my only concern, but that's actually a great idea. Or if you ever rip a blowhigh, like it's unrepairable and unfixable, you could always just take the tail off of it and stitch it to like the back of something and that'll work. Nobody ruin a good blowhigh though. If you buy a blowhigh and you cut its tail off, I will be so sad. It better be because it was an accident and like it was beyond repair. Don't be just cannibalizing random blowhighs for your maid outfits. Sometimes you just have to try in order to know what to focus on learning though. So it's still a good process. Yeah, and like there's like a little bit of stupidity in like what I do, but then there's also like, I don't want to use the word genius. I use the word genius lightly, but like, I don't even realize the genius of some of the things I've done. Like when I was doing all this fan art and like trying to figure out how all these artists put these wonderful drawings together, like when I did like the Teto drawings, right? I didn't realize I was actually using like good art practice and like doing things that you're supposed to do to learn how to draw. I was just like, this is really good. I just want to draw this. God damn it, how do you figure this out? That's good. Well, what am I doing? I gotta zoom in on all the lines. I gotta figure out how this artist did this, right? Like, how do I draw this? How do I draw this thing that I think is super cool? I had no idea I was actually doing something I'm supposed to be doing. It's pretty funny how stuff, like, some of like the stuff, like here's the thing, like, I didn't even, like, it's incredible. I'm either smarter than I give myself credit for, or I'm just, like, incredibly lucky. Or both. It could be both. I doubt it. I don't think I'm very smart. In fact, I think I'm incredibly average. So if you ask me, I think I'm like, yeah, average is fine. I think I'm average intelligence. I don't think I'm that very smart. I'd say average. Average probably fits me the best. I'm average intelligence. I'm just really clever sometimes. I just make myself look smarter than I really am sometimes. That's the real trick. You just gotta fool them. You gotta fool them into thinking you're really smart. Yeah, master studies, something I honestly need to do more of myself. It's really easy when you get super into like Hatsune Miku and Kasane Teto. Like obsessively into it. Or like obsessively into needy streamer overload to the point where you want to draw anime all the time. Like that really helps. Just find something you're really obsessed about, Leon, and just draw it endlessly, and you'll get all that practice you need. You just be like me. Like would watch all these like new, because they're all new Vocaloid music videos to me, even if they're like 10 years old. They're all new to me, and I'm just watching them. I'm like, oh my god, the art's so fun and cool, and I want to draw this. I want to draw like this too. It's cute. I fool everyone into think I'm smart. I'm really just dumb. I swear. Like, based on like some of the decisions I make in some of the games, like in some of the stuff that happens on live streams, I wonder. Sometimes I wonder if I'm actually smart or not. I really do. Like, even stuff IRL, like just walking into like a brand new room completely blank on everything. Like, god damn it, I'm so dumb. I can't even remember anything. Like a goldfish. Me, I'm obsessed with Lily. Yeah, that checks out. Hey, there you go. Just keep drawing her over and over again. But only if she goes up to you first and is like, can you draw me like one of your anime girls? Like in Titanic. Leon, draw me like one of your anime girls. I'm sorry, it's so good. I know, that's cheesy and corny. Alright, how many people are gonna unsub from that lame joke? You know what you should draw, Leon? You should draw the scene from Titanic where they're floating on the water. You gotta make it more relevant than that, right? But I think like a scene like that would be very silly. If you could find a way to do it in a silly way. Like a great way to do it would be like an overdramatic thing. Where the reveal ends up being something like really simple, like falling out of bed. Like you're on the edge of the bed, but you can't tell from the first scene or two. And then it's just a simple plop to the floor. Like, that would be a good setup. I wish I was a better artist. I actually do have some decent ideas for, like, comics. I just don't have the ability to draw all this crap out. That might work, though. That might be a silly enough idea to pull off. Totally see it in my head. Yeah, it would work too. Wow, I didn't know you loved drawing so much. Oh my god. I've been drawing for over a year and a half. I have over, like, I haven't counted them. It's gotta be at least 150 drawings now since I started a year ago. Like a year and a half ago at this point. It's a lot. It's a lot. I've been drawing a lot. I was really motivated when I first met because I wanted to impress Leon because she's the one who inspired me. And look, there's one of my drawings that I showed her that was like super ugly. And I was like super embarrassed to show Leon. Like, because I referenced one of her drawings. Funny enough, there you go. I was so embarrassed to show that to her too. I was like, oh god, it's so ugly. This doesn't look anything like her. She's gonna hate me for this. I've ruined her art. I even asked her if I could draw that too. I'm like, can I reference one of your drawings? She's like, sure, girl. Go. Well, I wasn't a girl at that. She's like, sure, boy, go knock yourself out. And I'm like, come back with like this abomination. And I mentioned this before on stream too, but she's like, it's totally fine. I've drawn things like that before. And I'm like, I know, but it feels bad because I was trying to impress you. Implying I'm even capable of hate. Well, you know, we're still getting to know each other a bit back then, right? Like, I'd only, like, just met you. I commissioned you. We were kind of just, like, little bit chatty on, like, social media and on the Fediverse and stuff like that. Like, just a little bit, like, you know what I mean, right? Like, I didn't really know how you would react. You could have just, like, been, like, absolutely, like, oh my god, how could you have ruined my art? How could you have done this to me? You have sullied my good name. With you, sir. Since I was a boy at the time. Off with you, sir! Pay me no heed again. Oh no, I'm sorry. that was a very fancy way to tell me off though, Leon. You sure are respectful about it. It sure was a very British way to tell me to go F myself. Oh, I hate cockroaches too. Oh god, they're my least favorite creature. I'm sorry, I hate them. And I volunteered to go live in Taiwan where like they basically exist everywhere. Found a slug in our house today. See, I like slugs. They're cute. They're actually cute. Okay, all right. It's about time to wrap the live stream up now. This has been a lot of fun. I didn't even expect that we would go for this long today. So, as always, anybody who's been a regular here, before I go, I do like to say a very special thank you to everybody who's been so generous lately, who has been providing donations via Super Chat, who's contributed to my Ko-Fi, who has signed up as a YouTube channel member, or has purchased something from my shop, one of my drawings, one of my paintings, or one of my shirts. From the bottom of my heart to yours, thank you. Your individual contributions are what help keep my dreams alive and help improve the quality of the content we all enjoy. But with all of that out of the way, thank you all so much for joining me, and I hope everyone out there has a wonderful day.